me right up.
That's because it's frozen custard, so it's always going to be better. I will not take any substitutions when it comes to ice cream. It must be frozen custard.
All right. So what I'm retconning, because as I was listening back to it, there's no way that I gave you guys time to even look for this.
It's all good,
So
it happens.
The body of the corpse of the ghost, there was definitely some loot on it, and I definitely just said, "Oh, they unbury him, and then the hands take him away. See ya."
It happens,
Whoops.
dude. It's fun.
So on that corpse, and I'll say you guys got it, and you guys can do it with it as you will, was a necklace of fireball with 6 beads.
Holy shit.
Amazing.
So what we do is we save that for whenever we have to fight the Lich and throw all 6 beads at once.
Bees!
Roll 20 has entirely frozen on me. You can do it, boy. All I was trying to do was open my character sheet. Oh no.
So let's see.
Well.
Oh yeah.
Also, I'm not. I'm thinking we don't fight the Lich. I'm thinking we just bargain with him for his phylactery.
I mean, I think
We're
it's...
gonna dig through the ice for it?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the phylactery is out of reach at this point. I think that's the whole point.
I think we could get it. It would just be way more of a pain in the ass than it's ultimately worth.
Right. I think we'll figure that when we figure it. We have a whole Tomb Tapper to kill first. Speaking of which, boy howdy, that's one hungry, ugly-looking boy.
Yeah, his head looks like a penis, and his mouth is in his stomach.
It's like
you know.
It's like if you had a mutation that made the foreskin grow over the head of the penis, and you couldn't actually, when I say
That actually
over,
is a problem.
really,
Tyler, I told you that in confidence.
It doesn't seal up, but yeah, it can get
I hate this
tighter, and that's what medical adult what are they called, circumcisions are often for. Is because the skin will just get tighter and tighter, and the only solution is to cut it off. I know this from watching reality TV. Basically, it's bad.
Emily knows way too much about all kinds of awful medical conditions, and she uses them to make me upset.
It's not just you, Eddie.
I know.
Look, man, before he figured out what it was, he thought he had a really aggressive STD. So I guess to some extent, it was a relief.
He got better.
It's
Nobody
a solution,
explained to
and you're
him
not
that-
diseased.
Nobody explained to him that STDs don't grow the skin over your dick.
Well, he didn't know the skin was tight. He just thought, things were burning and painful. And that, that usually means STD. But then you go to the doctor and they're like, you're clean. Okay, well, that's not the solution to the problem then. Please fix it.
I had battle music for the stream queued up, and I've been blasting Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower from Bloodborne while you're talking about sealed up foreskin. So it's this incredible fucking Latin chanting and heavy hitting orchestral sweeping while you're and his aggressive STD is the juxtaposition is incredible.
Speaking of foreskin,
that's what it feels like when you have to do anything like that.
Have I overshared about me and Abraham's other brother's nickname?
You are being recorded, just to let you know before you say anything you regret.
I'll be nice. Remind me to tell you the foreskin story later.
You can put... I mean, you basically said that one of your brothers has a funny foreskin. That has been... Just by the juxtaposition of these...
Yeah, fuck it. We don't have... If we get famous, then he'll be famous for it. So...
We'll be the guy with the weird foreskin.
So Jacob, when he got his circumcision when he was a baby, they kind of didn't do the best job. So he has aptly earned the nickname Two Skin.
That's incredible.
No.
That's funny.
That is the risk you run with baby circumcisions.
No! 2 for 1 soy circumcisions. Buy one, get one free soy circumcisions. Oh, jeez. Still playing Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower, by the way.
No,
Yeah, because it's they did it. It's just not done all the way.
Look,
I
you
was
only
genuinely shocked when I was like, priests can do circumcisions. Doesn't that sound like a medical doctor thing? And then people are like, religion, man. They're allowed to do it.
I mean, fucking, God, I don't even know where to start with this. This is funny.
I don't know if I want you to start.
I think mine went off without a hitch, thankfully. But yeah, they just let priests do that.
Yeah.
And they just let you do it. They just
Catholic
let you...
Church stole your foreskin. What did they do with it? Where did it go?
I think they
Is there-
What did
actually
they do with it?
they
Is there
actually
a pile of them somewhere?
they actually do offer to let the parents keep it.
What the fuck I'm gonna do with it?
Just
Put it
keep
in a jar?
Keep it like a
Same thing you do with all the baby teeth.
Yep, exactly.
Baby teeth and
I fucking
foreskin.
hope
My
not.
mom eventually threw away my baby teeth, which I was kind of thankful of.
Did you know that several churches out in the world, especially in Europe, claim to own Jesus's foreskin, and it is
yes, it's a highly contested thing.
yeah, it's called either the Holy Prepuce or the Holy Foreskin, and it is often attributed as a very valuable relic.
Also, some people claim that they've eaten it and gotten their fertility back, which is just a whole nother realm of, well, that's
guess-
your problem.
What if
I guess, like-
if they did eat it, but then 3 days later it shows back up in the church?
God
Yeah.
damn.
God.
What if you took it? What if you took it and then got it attached to your dick?
And then
yeah,
Josh
it's
just gets
foreskin on it.
smote. We never hear from him again.
You'll go out for a good cause, buddy. Fuck the church.
Well, the problem. So the way to find out which one is the real Jesus foreskin is you just keep destroying them, and then the one that you get smote when you're destroying, that's the Jesus foreskin.
No, you just throw it all onto water, and whichever one floats.
It's a witch.
Was Jesus a witch? Start discourse now.
Right now, I'm
Did
just
sink
thinking
in
that
water.
of all the things I'm going to and have Googled, I'm not going to Google is a foreskin lighter than water, or like will it float on water?
I feel like if it has been super dried, because it would be at this point.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely think they would all float.
Yeah, probably.
I was just making a walking on water joke. It just wasn't good. So it was just bad joke.
No, I'm always surprised at the amount of like random body parts that are like just saved in the Catholic Church's like holy items thing. Because like we went to like a very fancy Catholic church in Washington D.C. and they're like, and this is a hand, and I'm like, you have a hand, and they're like, it's holy, and I'm like, you have
Looks
a
like
hand.
it's in one piece. Looks like it's in one piece to me.
Yeah. Oh man. No, I
One
love
Piece. What
that
does
shit.
anime have to do with this?
Oof.
This one's gonna be fun to listen back to. Just again,
My
furious
my
Latin
buddy-
chanting. Go ahead.
my buddy just sent me a terrible joke.
Oh boy.
Why don't people like Jim Jones jokes?
Jim Jones, like the cult leader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
the punchlines are too long.
Ah, that's terrible.
is
900 plus
worst.
people died.
They injected the children who wouldn't drink it.
You could hear the dying screams of the
Yeah,
children in
it's
the
bad.
recording.
No, those tapes are rough. I'm honestly shocked that they're all just out on the internet, because like,
Yeah, just go to YouTube. It's fine. It's like
Yeah,
it's
just go
just a
ahead
thing
and-
you can type in.
Go ahead
it's
and
like
just
actually,
absolutely fucking traumatize yourself, yeah.
like I've heard bits and pieces of the tapes from like, you know, true crime people, but I don't think I could sit there and listen to hours of them. I don't think my brain can handle listening to that.
I think the most I've heard in one sitting has been like 3 minutes. I'm like, yeah, it's enough for me.
Oh yeah, it's fucking terrifying. It's like mothers crying for their children, people screaming, like what the fuck? No. This wasn't a mass suicide. It was a mass murder.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Well, on that downer, you guys want to play some D&D?
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, this is gonna be a massive murder.
It's funny because he's large.
It's actually huge.
Shut up, Josh. Oh.
Wow, the most passive aggressive. Shut up.
No, I love you, Josh. I was just talking about how much I loved you and Isaac and all of you boys. But I was talking to some fraternity brothers I haven't talked to in a while, so I was talking about how much I love you two boys because like you boys are good boys.
Tyler has feelings.
I have a lot of feelings. Let's see. Okay.
I mean, there's no point in me like saying, "Hey, you guys want to try to reason with this
He will.
super
Oh man.
super spooky boy?"
I
Like,
just want to talk.
yeah,
I just want to talk.
His mouth has several rows of teeth. I don't think it's for talking.
it's a fun thing this thing can do. It can just throw you in its mouth.
I don't like that.
I don't think I'll fit.
It's not Shield Guardian, it's Big Shield Gardener, god damn it.
I'm glad you finally came around.
So, so the best part about this is if you look really close, his nipples are still in place, so his eyeballs are.
I do hate
Yeah.
everything about this picture. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Like, it has nipples, so this makes me assume that it breastfeeds at some point.
Nipples! Like Joel from Vine Sauce will say. Jeez. Let's put this boy here.
God, imagine one of these things fucking breastfeeding. Like,
I would rather not, actually. Rather purge
you,
my
but-
mind from that thought.
But no, never. Yeah, like
you know, I have had friends who are moms, and they always talk about, like, yeah, breastfeeding is fine and whatever, there's the regular problems, and then the kid grows a tooth, and it's usually the front tooth, and I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't be one of those moms who, like, tries to breastfeed their children as long as possible. The second I'd be in any amount of discomfort, I'd be like, yikes, we're getting some carnation.
Alright. So where are we at?
The same place.
Alright, so quick recap before we get going. Already gave you guys that magic item, the necklace. Basically, you came into this tower, you destroyed the ice dagger. All the guards that were in here, all the magen, were like, fuck this shit, we're out, because in tunneled a tomb tapper who did not like the item being destroyed, because he likes magic.
Well, I don't like him.
So, top of the order is Spooky.
Alright. I am going to need access to skeleton and zombie stat blocks by the end of tonight, by the way, just warning you ahead of time.
Let me see if I haven't, if these are already
Go
in here.
Go fuck yourself, Josh. Like, goddamn, I'm a necromancer now. That's like me.
7 necromancers.
Fucking, like. It'd be like you not having access to your fungus, you dickwad. Like,
Okay.
fucking fight me, I'll kill you.
Neither of those are in here.
Interesting.
Well, no, those are.
They're PHP.
Yeah, those
They
are-
should be PHP.
Yeah. Oh, I was just going off the module. Yeah, PHP they might be, but just off the module stuff.
There are no skeletons in Rime and Frostmaiden.
Damn, what are we made out
Well-
of then?
Not regular,
Sure.
not regular.
Here's the downside of this, is that I no longer have access to Guiding Bolt, but it's fine.
You've doomed us all, you fool.
It's fine, because I have fucking Magic Missile still.
How did you lose Guiding Bolt? Is that not a wizard spell?
Nope, it is a cleric spell only. Some druids. It's to give clerics a fancy blasty boy. So that being said, I'm gonna cast this fun one that got printed in Fizz bands. We're gonna cast Rime's Binding Ice and hope that this thing isn't immune to ice. So burst of cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. Oh wait, that's a cone. I'm gonna do this, and so I won't hurt anybody else. So it needs to make a con save. On a failed save, it takes 3d8 cold and is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute. If it's hindered by ice, it has its speed reduced to 0. And it has to use an action to break away from the ice.
Okay. So I will make the save for the sake of the hindrance, but I will let you know that he doesn't seem to be too worried about the cold.
Alas.
Um,
Well, we know that
but
now.
yeah, he does. He does save.
Well,
so he
shit.
just kind of goes and he just kind of walks right through it and just.
Shit. Well, done about all I can do. Back over here. Alright.
All right, pestilence.
All right, we are going to Wapa right there. I'm gonna rage and do 2 big ol' slashes. Wow. Wow.
Alas.
Yes, neither of those will hit.
Ooh.
10 and a 13.
To quote Mario from Mario 64, Oof!
I was gonna say, what?
It's like when you get a +8 and you roll a 10 and a 13. It's just.
Mhm.
Uh,
I would say put them in dice jail, but alas.
Dice jail
Just
does not exist
throw-
for
throw
RNGs.
We're with that one shot we were doing. The DM was just rolling god awful too, and we're like, throw it in jail. He's like, well, it's digital dice. We're like, yep. Get rid of the whole rig. I just built it. Throw the whole thing out.
It's gone. I'm sorry. You did this.
Just like
So-
see like a multiple $1,000 computer in the trash can tomorrow morning. Like, oh damn.
So I just kind of nebulously occupy like this space, but yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty loose. This map's a little too small for what I needed, so this is pretty loose.
All right.
So
well,
if there's something like space-wise that you need, like for mechanics space-wise, just we'll figure it out.
it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna grapple this motherfucker.
Okay. Chug. Let's see. Watson, no, you can't eat Legos.
Well, you can once.
Live your truth, Watson.
Some Legos are about the size of a pill, so it'll go through.
Make sure he doesn't have a modifier to that. Okay, he has grappled.
Ha ha ha. Also, I can attack him because I can do. Wait. But I do have the grappler feet. So, okay, I guess I can't make 2 grapple attacks. Okay, fine. I forget what the hell being grappled does to him anyway.
I am pulling it up now, actually.
His
Just
speed becomes 0. That's basically it.
yeah.
So next turn I'm gonna try to pin him, but for now, I can also, technically I guess I can't really great axe him if I'm grappling him because I only have so many limbs. So I'm gonna punch him. I'm just gonna fucking punch him.
Don't eat the Legos.
Eat the Legos.
Alright, that one will hit.
Okay, 9 bludgeoning as I punch him in the head.
The lump that is
Somehow-
on top of his torso.
Yeah,
The boober.
The dangle.
the pee-pee.
Okay. So now the Tomb Tapper's gonna go.
So this guy is like a cursed booba, right?
Watson, get out of there.
My little agent of
Back
chaos.
around.
I love him so much.
Okay. So the Tomb Tapper is
Oh wait, I have
going
advantage
to...
on attacks against creature that I'm grappling. Let's just see if I would have gotten a crit. Nope, no crit. Carry on, don't mind me.
So he doesn't like that you hit him. So he is going to claw you a couple times.
That sounds like his fucking problem to me.
Fucking owa.
Owie! Ouchie!
Stop!
So does the 22 hit?
It sure fucking do.
Okay. The 14 doesn't though. That is 27 slashing damage. As he claws at you.
Not bad. I can take it. I've had worse.
And since he only hit with one of his attacks, that's all he can do.
Haha, what a bitch.
Big Shield Gardener.
You guys can just focus on slugging him because on my next turn I'm gonna pin him.
And flap, flap.
Second fist hits.
Hooray.
Yeah, that hits.
That's just 11. I'm not counting the crit.
Oh man. My God. Knocked over my Curse of Strahd cards. I can never pronounce them without looking at the word. Alright, Xanna.
I don't think-
Cast this one.
I don't think we need to do anything fancy. Just
Actually,
beat the shit out of him.
I do have a level 5 spell. Yeah, let's go.
Nothing fancy. 5th level spells.
Yo, what the fuck?
Okay.
What is it?
Con save.
1 times 1d8? What is that?
No, the 40 is the base damage, and then the higher level is another d8, and he rolled a 1 on that d8.
Yep, that's the one.
He does fail the con save.
Cool. He's gonna just take 40 necrotic.
Maybe 41.
Oh yeah, 41
That-
necrotic. Sorry.
That pitiful fucking higher level.
Oh
cast.
man, you got him. He's dead. If it had been 1 more damage, you would have got one less damage. You would have made it.
I fucking wish.
Well, how many times that happens in any given game, it's fucking incredible.
You know. Anything else?
Nope.
Pookie, you're up.
Huh. Well, ice didn't work, and this thing looks pretty zombish. But we're gonna try some necrotic anyway. So what am I gonna throw at Homeboy is... I don't have
These
to-
hands?
I was about to do Vampiric Touch, but that required
Oh.
touching him.
These nuts.
Dude, nuts. No, we're just gonna do Toll the Dead. Good old-fashioned Toll the Dead. Ding ding. That's not correct. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck happened to my fucking Toll the Dead?
It's broke, man.
Spell save DC 17.
Yeah,
It's
God damn it.
Check your attack
Con?
casting, maybe?
I got it. It's, should be good now.
what's my save? Con
There we go.
Wisdom
Wisdom.
save. Well, this is a very wise creature.
I'm sure.
He does fail.
Aha, 10 necrotic damage if you're not immune, fucker.
Okay.
Fuck hole.
This does seem to work, unlike the cold.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, so I guess so we'll do this. Let me pull it up real quick. While you're kind of fighting, and this is kind of going on over it, the Professor Orb's just kind of being like that dick. You guys are fighting. He's like, well, actually, and he's just kind of spouting off.
So he is being
Netheri-
fucking guilty spark.
Yeah. Netheri's arcanist who created these creatures called them Theludes, which means the faceless, wrought from the fusion of magic and elemental earth.
Shut up, Flippy.
And he just kind of goes on, and it's like, yeah, so it's more so like magic and earth, not than zombos.
Fantastic.
This
It
would
has,
have been very useful a few minutes ago.
yes, fantastic. It has a bloody mouth in the middle of its stomach. You forgive me for being a little confusing the two things. That's my turn.
Okay. Pestilence.
Alright, same as last time, but hopefully I hit. I hit at least
Actually-
once.
Also, you're flanking now, maybe?
Okay, so I will let you retcon your turn if you want, because the Professor Orb is going to tell you something else too, and I was trying to get to, but I wasn't quick enough because I was double checking my information. He says, also, if you're worried about the cold not hurting him, fire also doesn't hurt him.
I mean,
Well, the sword is still gonna hurt him.
yeah, sword,
Yes.
sword damage.
But the flame damage will not. So if you want to change something based off of that, I will let
Well,
you.
yeah, then I'm gonna use my great axe because it do
Yeah.
D12s.
I will let you
rather
take.
than
I will let you take.
D10s.
I still will let you take a crit. I'm not going to rob you of a crit. So.
All right, let me just roll that so I can get a whip pap and a whip pap. So the 14 double that. 28 plus 17.
Woof. Pestilence is scary.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
We do our big hit, and we're good.
All
Everything
right.
is right with the world.
Lauren, you were up.
Pin him. That's not a great roll, but you know it's weird. With the grappler feat, you have
He
advantage on
is-
attack rolls against creature grappling.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's rolling like shit anyway. He lost.
Sweet. Okay, he and I are both restrained. So his attacks have disadvantage. Attacks on him have advantage. He has disadvantage on dex saves. Just basically now's the time for everyone to fucking wail on him.
Okay.
All right. So he is not happy with this.
like
So he's gonna
whales.
try to claw you twice.
Hope he enjoys
Does
disadvantage.
17s hit?
17s do hit. That's my no.
Okay, so
no. We they have to exceed, right? Ties go to the defender.
Correct.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well then he don't hit.
Great. Then he doesn't do anything
He just thrashes.
because he
while
rolled two 17s. Yeah.
He just thrashes while I got him in a fucking full Nelson.
Okay. Big Shield Gardener.
Enjoy your advantage in your attacks, Big Shield Gardener.
Oh, advantage? Sweet.
Oh yeah, he's pinned.
Hey-ya.
I'll give him the backache for the pen.
21.
Second one does hit.
21. For 12 damage. Pap. We're just...
Okay.
We're like doing the fucking thing with you know that gif where it's the Green Lantern gets thrown against the wall, falls down, and then as the dudes just swarm and start punching the shit out of him. Good times.
Yep. Alright. Xanna.
Any spells that require dex saves are the ones to do because they'll have disadvantage.
Let me look.
So it doesn't matter apparently though, because literally every save he's had to make tonight has been single digits.
Although Isaac, on his turn, he could spend his action to try to escape the grapple, but he
You
probably
see, but
won't.
he's not. Yeah, he's not that smart.
His movement is also
Ye-
0 right now because of the fucking... Oh, wait, no, he succeeded on that. Never mind.
His movement's 0 because he's pinned.
Right, I was thinking
Yeah.
about my Rime spell earlier.
So the bad part is that Xanna is like a very like AOE heavy guy. So we're just gonna do this chill touch.
That'll hit.
If you should have advantage if you want to roll for your crit.
Chill
Advantage.
touch is not a Oh yeah, he's pinned. Okay, sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
Nope.
crit.
8.
Almost, but so 8 necrotic, and then we're gonna move within 10 feet of him so that he'll take a D. Is it a D6 now?
He'll take a D.
It's a D6 necrotic.
Okay, roll that.
Wait, what level? Oh, we're level 10 now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a D8 now.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh no.
Second verse, same as the first, unfortunately.
I don't know why I rolled an investigation. I was scrolling.
Pestilence is just like, wait, guys, hold on, I want to check this out real quick.
So as you're investigating, I will let you know that you do see some fancy items that he's collected that is on his person. So when you kill him,
Huh.
Oh, he's like a piñata.
It somehow has gotten tied to my bottom bar.
Well, let's see.
all right.
Remember, dex saves or attacks.
Yeah, This is a an melee attack. Yeah, you know what? Now that he's pinned, Spooky's gonna go up and pap him with a vampiric touch. So, pap. For woohoo, that's a good one. 29 to
Yeah,
hit
that does. Yeah.
for 15 necrotic. Which I heal, but like, you know, I heal half of it, but that's not a concern right now. And because he's pinned, he can't make a reaction on me if I move out of range, can he?
Correct.
Boop! Aha! This is great. This is great. Alright.
This is the part of the game where we just bully everything.
Yeah, that's Spooky's turn. Love Vampiric Touch. God, what a good fucking spell. And I get to go and slap him again next turn if he's still alive. Alright. Go, Pestilence. Murder this man. Watson,
I'm
goodness.
hearing a lot on the dog end.
Yeah. He keeps trying to eat my Legos.
Lego his Legos.
Alright. Well, while he tries to eat Legos, I'm gonna hit this guy, twice.
You have advantage, so
Oh, well, that was my first one then. And my
27.
second one is
a
a
16.
16.
Okay. The 16 does not hit.
Alright.
Or sorry, the 17. Yeah, the 17 meets, so it does not. So yeah, just the.
Alright. Just
Oh,
7
sorry.
flashing.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, 16 does not. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot I had advantage.
No worries. I was in another window and I came back and now I'm disoriented, but I'm good now.
Just confused, man.
That's too much, man.
Okay. So now it is Ulrin's turn.
So I'm restrained, so I should have disadvantage, but I also have the grappler feat, which gives me advantage when I have the thing that I'm grappling, so cancels out.
We'll call it even. Yeah, we'll call it flat.
So I'm gonna, while I got him in the headlock or whatever, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking ribs.
Okay.
And then we
Yeah,
punch him in the
that'll,
fucking ribs again.
yeah, that'll do it too.
Bam, bam.
This poor, hungry thing.
Fuck him, he's being a dick.
He's just trying to save some magic.
Well, it's already destroyed. Nothing you can do about it.
He's not happy. But, he's gonna try to...
Better get happy quick, bitch.
Yeah,
Enjoy
he's just
your-
gonna try to claw you
your-
again.
Enjoy your disadvantage, you stupid.
Oh yeah, he gets to do the thing, because he got a 25 and a 23, even with disadvantage. So he gets to do the thing. So he's gonna claw you twice, Ulrin. But then, because he claws you twice, he gets to take a bite. He basically, like, reels you in, like, claw 1, claw 2, and pulls you into his stomach.
That's
his,
awful.
Tummy teeth.
That's bad.
So the claws are gonna do 27 and then 29. And the bite is a 24 to hit, so that's another 27 slashing. So 27, 29, and 27. And that'll be his turn. He is looking weak though, like that was definitely, like he got it off, but it was a desperation play.
I'm bloodied, but still standing. Big Shield Gardener, fuck him up.
Yeah, it is gonna be like that. Alright. Pap and pap.
Yay, we got a crit.
Great.
And the 24. Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you have. Okay.
29 total bludgeoning. Pap pap.
So you want to know something funny?
What's that?
One more damage and it would have killed us.
Goes on a bonk. Bonk him to death.
Do literally anything.
Well, no, literally all he does to do is stand there because.
I
His
literally
swarm
just
will-
have to stand there, yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah,
has
so
a
y'all could
fucking-
literally just skip your turns and he just dies. Yeah.
Ah, man. We're beefy.
So are we good? Or
So, like, I imagine he's gonna try to go in for another bite, and then he just kind of stops as the spores that are in him now do their work, and his mouth just spontaneously fills up with fucking mushrooms, and he stops moving.
Neat. Spooky's like, well, now that horrible business is done, let's see what he's found.
So a lot of what he does have a good horde of things, but a lot of it over the century, millennia, have kind of lost their flair. So rings that are, you could tell, were probably magical at one point, but they've cracked and worn over time, and same thing with various items. But what he does have a couple that are still intact. And the first thing you find that as you're digging through that still works is a staff of swarming insects.
I wonder who's gonna get that.
Could be anybody, dude.
And then the next thing is a wand of wonder.
Wand of Wonder. Ooh. Well, let me just look at that bad little number. Oh, it's just literally a fucking Wand of Wild Surge, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Oh, that's fantastic. Jesus. Everything good, y'all? Whoever that is?
Is somebody going on an adventure? Who's that?
I think it's Emily.
I'm having trouble with my headset. It's really loose at the thing. So I was minorly moving and it was plugging and unplugging and plugging and unplugging.
And it
sounded like you were going on
telecommed you into a bus? Like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I couldn't hear anything. I was just trying to get it to accept. I don't know what to do about this.
So here's the thing about the Wand of Wonder. I have to double check all my shit, but I am. My God, Watson. Let's see. So I am attuned to the Amulet of Health, the Lens of Minute Seeing, and also the fucking. Oh, the wand that I'm using. So all my attunement slots are full.
yeah, to be fair, I'm rocked out of the ass right now, so it's like...
So the only other spellcaster... Well, actually...
It doesn't need a spellcaster.
Well, no, the Wand of Wonder does.
Does it?
Yeah, it requires attunement by spellcaster. Here's the thing. Does Pestilence count as a spellcaster because she has innate magic?
I'll allow it. It's not that busted of an item, so I'll allow it.
Would you like a wand?
It's fun, but
would
it's
you
not
like
super busted.
Would you like a wild magic wand, honey? They're very funny.
Sure.
I will put it in the loot lists. But basically, well, I mean, I imagine Isaac has it there too. But basically, whenever you use it, you roll a D100, then you consult the table to see what happens.
It's nothing that's gonna really come in handy. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Probably
And I
what
don't
it's
even
going to be
think it-
used for anyway.
I don't even think it has charges, does it? Yeah, it has 7
does,
charges.
it
Okay,
does.
never mind.
So
So you get 7 uses of it.
It regenerates charges at dawn, but if you use
But,
the last
yeah.
charge, it has a chance to disintegrate into dust.
Yeah.
Well, that's not exactly as exciting as I was. Excuse me, as I was hoping, but hey, fancy staff for Xanna.
I literally can't use it right now because of all these rocks.
Maybe some other time.
True.
What's your third attunement slot?
I got 2 rocks.
Oh, and then the moonsicle,
And then,
right?
Yeah,
Fancy
the sickle.
Okay, I always forget that those require attunement.
Which
I have the
if you wanna-
Mantle of Spell Resistance and the Great Axe of Convenience.
I might end up dipping the Lens of Minute Seeing at some point, but we'll figure that out. Alright, I believe we solved this one, so on to the next School of Magic, whatever it is.
Did we get the what's it? The
Yeah.
thing from here?
You got that before the Tomb Tapper showed up.
Oh,
This is where you found the you needed the wand from the Nether Oak.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think I made the wand for it yet.
you just kind of have a
No.
piece of wood.
Yeah.
All right. So, which building was that again? That was the Conjuration one.
Oh, that was
Yep.
Abjuration. 15.
So it was Abjuration, yeah.
Okay, sweet. So we have done. I should really be keeping track of this shit, but alas. So
Anything that is numbered, you have
numbered.
visited.
Okay, that
Because
makes
that's
sense.
yeah, every number is the hours spent there.
Got it. Well, then we've done all the ones we've found so far, then, haven't we?
Except conjuration. So okay, on this side, what you haven't visited is conjuration, the menagerie, the theater, the Tusk building, the
And the
prison, and the stadium. But as far as towers go, the only one you haven't seen is the conjuration.
Do we want to check out the Tusk building? Or do we want to make a beeline for conjuration?
I mean, it's cool, but Xanna's turning into a fucking Nothic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Good call.
And after conjuration, we need to take a long rest, so he might further continue his descent into Nothicness.
Yeah, remind me, we don't have any method of greater restoration anymore, do we? I think we ran out of all that potion.
I don't think so.
You may, but I will have, even if you have one left, I will have Professor Orb speak up and say, so the arcane blight can be held off by greater restoration, but it cannot be cured by it.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
So basically, if you do a greater restoration, it'll back your failures back to 0, but it won't build your immunity like you would just by saving.
So you'd basically want to fail 2 times and then drink it to reset it.
How many? Xana's only at 1 failure right now, right?
Only one.
Correct.
Right, well,
So yeah,
we will try to delay it as long as we can.
let's hit conjuration, then take a nice sleepy sleep.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. As you're heading to conjuration, everybody give me perception rolls.
Oh boy.
I see nothing.
13?
We're
Okay.
just not doing good.
With a perception of 13, I would say that you've noticed a little more movement within the city than you had before.
Well, that's probably
More than just the Nothics.
I hope we're not I hope we're not drawing too much attention. Let's be quick about it, and maybe before we leave the conjuration tower, we give our surroundings a nice, good look.
So let's see, conjuration is Y7. Okay. So this tower is engraved with interlocking circles of stone. Yellow light spills from its topmost windows, and the faint sounds of brushing on stonework drift through its broken doors. And as you enter, glowing orbs are set on the wall. Glowing orbs are set into the wall of this 30-foot diameter circular chamber. 4 giant hands made of shimmering force hover in the center of the room, guarding a tiny ornamental tower perched on a pedestal.
You know, I think I would like to take a look at that there pedestal.
Well, as you do that,
Mm-hmm.
Hit me with it. Do it.
these living Bigby's hands are going to do something to you. First, I will need a deck save.
I'm good at those.
As one reaches down and grabs you. That does meet, so he just barely. You are able to escape the grasp.
Haha! Joke's on you, son of a bitch. I'm tiny.
The second one will do the same thing, so give me another deck save.
Haha! Fuck!
Nope.
Okay, that one is able to grab you.
Oh,
And
Don't like this. Don't like this.
and as you do it, the other two, and as they miss you, they kind of fade out of existence.
Well, that's good at least.
Oh, so I'm good?
But the first one will miss punching you as you're being held by the one, but the other one will give a resounding whap as it punches you as you're being held by the other.
Ow! Help!
This is like an ass-kicking Rube Goldberg machine.
So that is 19 force damage.
Ow!
Owie.
Okay.
And then and then it disappears after it punches the shit out of you.
Someone help!
But
Get me
then
down!
The fourth
the
one.
other one that has already been holding you squeezes a little bit tighter,
Ow!
and it is going to do 18 bludgeoning damage as it squeezes you, and then it just disappears as you fall to the ground.
Spooky just like takes a second to just like catch her breath after she's been squeezed out. I didn't, of course, I'm out of spell slots for Misty Step, which cannot be upcasted, I guess. So she's like, I think one of my ribs is broken.
An asshole Professor Orb comes up. Ah, those must be living spells. Netherese wizards were very interested in trying to create sentience within their magic themselves.
I am going to turn you into a bowling ball.
As the somatic component for the spell, I assume it has a somatic component. Well, I have to touch you anyway.
These are creatures.
Ulrin is gonna.
Oh, you're talking about your stuff. Okay.
Ulrin's gonna flick his index finger into Spooky's butt, just to give her a little like pap.
Fucking ow!
Enjoy your 16 hit points back.
Hooray. Spooky's not having a good time. I have changed her alignment to neutral evil because I feel like that should be sailed by now.
Yeah, just floating spectral hands just literally bullied you. At least 2 of them missed you completely, so there's that.
That wasn't the conduit for changing her alignment. I did that before the session started, but I feel like that definitely kind of sealed it with wax.
Wax spelt W-H-A-C-K-S.
One grabs you, holds you, and the other one gives you a wedgie. And then another one just gives you a noogie, all simultaneously.
The last one gives you a wet willy.
She kind of fixes her. She fixes her hat and like. Oh man, if it would have given him a noogie, it would have squished Vanta. That would have been sad.
You take no damage, Vanta, however.
Yeah, she kind of fixes her hat and she's like, "All right, that humiliating display aside, did we get it?
So what are you doing once you get in there again?
I mean, fucking, I tried to look at the pedestal, but that clearly didn't go super well.
All right, on the pedestal there is a tiny little tower, like almost like a kind of like a sculpture of a tower. It's pretty small, but it is a small little building, kind of like you would think if you built like a Lego set or something. Like it's just kind of like a little toy tower essentially.
Neat. Someone's into miniatures.
Yeah, I would like to look at this with the lens of minute seeing, which would let me see small details, I suppose.
You see some super glue left over on it. Obviously, very poorly done.
Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
Hooray. Boop. A 21.
Okay. As you're looking at it closely, okay. Tell me how you're inspecting it.
Spooky kind of adjusts the lens and kind of like leans in closely to look through, I guess, like if it has little windows or something like that. She's trying to see if anything's inside of it.
Okay. So as you look in, you do see little figures moving inside, actually.
Oh my god!
Kind of what I figured. It's like a little society in there, I guess.
Nope, you see 3 figures. It's a small one-room tower.
Okay, what do the little figures look like?
You can't really see through the window. You just kind of see like the silhouette of them moving. Like the windows themselves are not opaque.
Oh, I see.
Or they're not. Yeah.
See, I can use thaumaturgy to cause harmless tremors, but I wonder if like harmless tremors would be like an active earthquake for them.
Oren will slowly raise his fist over the thing. And
No, don't.
ask. No, okay.
Ah, here we go. Spooky is going to be using Minor Illusion. And I would like her to. I know it's a still image, you know, so
Or sound.
yeah, but I mean, she doesn't have to make a sound; she can just talk to it. But she's gonna make a little very very small image of herself, like on scale with what's in there, and like try to portray it in front of one of the windows that she sees moving in front of. Try to catch their attention.
Is it a bunch of Chewingas playing house again?
Oh, I would love that. Oh, that's right, we don't have the Chumba.
So you're just on the outside at their side?
Yeah, it's like a little still image of Spooky, basically, floating.
Okay. And what you see is the three of them kind of come up to the window, and you see one kind of put their hand up on the window, and then they all just kind of back away and head back over to what you'd presume is kind of the fireplace, like where they would have their hearth.
Well,
So it acknowledges illusory Spooky's presence, but they just kind of acknowledge it, give kind of the hi, how you doing, and go back to what they're doing.
well, I'm stumped. Hello, small friends. We need help with the octet. Is there anything you could do to help us?
No, you hear nothing.
Damn
Cool,
it.
okay. At this point, Ulrin will gently lower down his index finger, which is massive, and he's gonna, like, ever so gently poke the top of the tower.
Okay, you're all teleported inside of it. It is a
Damn it.
small demiplane, and this is what you
Blue's
see.
gonna do. We can too.
First, I'll show you the picture of the three night hags you see.
Well, I don't like this
Oh,
blue
God
skidoo.
damn it.
You're welcome.
Fucking night hag's great. We're gonna get eaten.
Why does everything here want to kill us?
The Netheries be like that.
You don't
Did they-
necessarily have to drop your token on here yet.
Did they account for the size of someone coming in, such as myself?
Functionally, you'll still maintain your stats, but we'll say that you're actually your normal size, like your typical.
I love your pile of skulls you have. It really
And
sets the atmosphere.
the one that's tending to the hearth turns around and sees you, says, "Ah, visitors. What is it that you seek?"
Yes, not staying for supper before you ask.
Oh, it is not we that will be feeding you. You will be feeding us. Ooh.
No, yes. Expected such things not happening.
But you still make it out with your life. What is it that you seek?
We're trying to find a solution to the conjuration part of the octet. If you can't help us,
We have that. But you will need to feed us.
I certainly hope you don't need us to. Okay, well, look,
We
lady.
feed.
Go ahead.
We feed on memories. Present us with one of your most happy memories, gone from your memory, gone from your mind forever, but in our stomach it shall go.
You know, I don't have a lot of those.
Got a lot of damage.
You know, tomato.
I don't know how to.
We need but one memory for each of us. There are four of you. We only need 3 memories. Heck, if one of you had 3 memories, we would take it from them.
I bet you would.
You know, it's a good thing the big fella isn't here because he'd volunteer himself for all 3, and that'd just be tragic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oof.
We don't need somebody being a hero for this one.
Well, thankfully, Ulrin's here to not be a hero by any stretch.
Yeah, I kind of, you know, with how I've been trying to play Spooky recently, I don't know if she's super into this. I need to look at what the Staff of Charming does again.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to think of like, oh, happy memories that Pestilence would have, and I'm like, not a lot.
Ulrin's just gonna look at the others and be like, I can think of making a new happy memory, cracks knuckles.
I think that she's going to just like tap the Staff of Charming on the ground, and she's like, "Or you can listen to me. I intend to take charge of this place once we finish with our business, and I assure you, I will expel you like so much." Fuck, I had a damn it.
Like,
Alright.
really fast, man.
I will expel you with a flick of my wrist. I promise you this. If you do not give us what you want, what we want.
Okay. How's the staff work?
I could cast command. It's less that she's using it on something. And more. I guess I'll try. Yeah, I'll try to cast command with it and make one of them grovel. Which let me just double check how the DC is. Yada yada yada. Using my spell save DC.
Oof.
That's good.
So on the nearest one, it's a DC 17 Wisdom save.
Pull up the night bags. You said wisdom?
Correct. Imagine they're pretty good at those, but you never know.
It is a 14. Oh, but it is magic resistance.
Okay.
Never mind, because the other one is a 3.
Okay, so Spooky's command is to grovel, which makes her fall prone before Spooky. And she's like, now that we understand each other, how about you tell me what I need to know, or, well, you won't have to worry about eating anymore if you refuse me.
They just look at each other like, oh, sweet, you should refuse her, then we won't have to worry. It turns out their intelligence is fucking 8.
We are not smart witches.
Sorry.
You're good.
Let me.
Fix my new spells. Spooky has so many level 1 spells now, y'all. Also, I gotta say that, like, with how you and Josh have been talking about how you've been sending him DMs, which I assume are about the backstory, I thought that, like, you were sending him, like, alright, there might be an opportunity for one of your memories to come up, and I was like, I was waiting for it to be like Xanna would be like, not to fear, for I will give away my most treasured memories of my dark, dark past.
Okay.
No, we need that secret for later.
We do actually need that secret for later.
So the one does begin to grovel as she fails, but the one that is the leader back in the over by the hearth, her eyes are going to become an inky black, and I need a wisdom save from you.
Okay. Oh shit, is she casting Eye Bite?
Correct.
Are we escalating shit? Does she really want to play this fucking game?
Hang on, let me just check something. I have advantage because I'm a gnome. So 14?
You is sleeping.
Damn it.
And she says, all right, you can take your friends and you can leave. I'll still... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. I'll still accept your memories for the Octad, but this is the farthest that your idle threats will go before I begin the haunting.
There ain't nothing idle about it, bitch. We're trying to tear you up. We got a little, like, halfling Hulk motherfucker. We'll kill you.
Okay, calm down over there. You're asleep. You don't get a vote anymore. kind of force people into doing things.
This is Tyler talking, not Spooky.
Xanna's just gonna be like, can we just like do whatever they want? Like, I mean, like, we obviously need this. They know we need this.
One memory, not big deal. I'm not giving all but one, sure.
I mean, I think we kind of don't have a choice now, right? Like, we all just give one.
I mean, she's gonna look at the others, look at the hags. Pretty sure we could kill if need be, but I mean, this simpler, quicker.
We can only go through this so many times. Like,
So have you decided?
yeah, I guess we're gonna give you a memory.
Ooh, delicious. So please tell me what this memory is.
Don't be weird about it.
Yeah, could you calm down over there?
So everyone's gonna walk across the room to this one, and he's gonna
The
recount.
one that's talking to.
Okay, perfect. He's gonna recount, I don't know, some one of his earliest battles, in which he basically just fucking dominated the chieftain of a tribe. Probably one of the Regid tribes, in a wrestling match, and basically got the respect of the whole fucking tribe. And he's just like, yeah. It was one of his first moments of like, you know what? Yeah, I do have this strength, and I'm pretty rad. It's like a strong memory of affirmation of his own strength and who he is.
Okay. And as you're telling the story, you are very aware of this, but you feel it slipping from you as every word leaves your mouth. It is also leaving your mind, and the night hag is. You can see her becoming sated, and she just every word you say, she's licking her lips, and then you finish your memory, and it is gone from your mind completely, and she is very engorged on this memory. She kind of sits back like she just had a Thanksgiving feast, and she says, that was delicious. Thank you.
King, could you not be weird about it? Like,
No.
Ulrich's
I know
just
it's
gonna,
food, but like,
he's gonna look kind of like blank stare, and he's like, forget what I was talking about. Oh well, fuck it. He's gonna walk
these
away.
people are the ones who like go in the restaurant and every time they take a bite, they just like moan, and you're like, stop.
Good dinner.
It's like
Now
no
if I-
food is that good.
Okay, ante up, fuckers.
And now for my sisters.
Big Shield Gardener shows up and he's like, I remember when I was just a little Lincoln log.
I remember when I was a little shield gardener. Xana's gonna walk forward, and he's gonna remember the first time that he ever discovered a new type of mushroom. It's just some little random kind of like mutation of this mushroom that happened so that it could grow in like a slightly drier climate, right? But it was the first thing that kind of set him on his path, and he hasn't been sticking to that very well lately. So he kind of thinks that maybe this is the one thing that'll get him back home. So that's gonna be the memory he gives up.
All right, and the hag that is eating that memory, same as their leader. She just kind of sits back and is very happy with this memory. And the leader says, but one more.
The next one isn't gonna go like, she's just gonna like, slurp it up like linguine.
Alright, Pestilence is gonna offer up a really early memory, so the details will always be fuzzy for her. But it's gonna be, she's still really small, she's living in the little village, and it was her dad teaching her how to fish for the first time. She's
Aw.
willing to give that one up, because that's about one of the few things she has as a happy memory.
And as you finish the story, and they're like, childhood memories, they're always the tastiest. Oh, thank you for that.
Creepy.
You're welcome. I have very few of them. Now I have one less.
And she says, and as per our part of the deal, here is our part of the octad. And she reads it off. Second, summon a flame in the palm of your hand.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean,
and then,
arbitrary insight check to make sure she's not fucking bullshitting us. Not that I have much insight, but you know.
she says, I assure you, I am a woman, creature, hag of my word.
I'm still figuring that part out.
You know, you've had all this time and it's only made you more confused. It's fine.
Okay, well, Ulrin will throw Spooky over his shoulder. I think we're ready to leave.
That's a lot nicer than what I was planning to do. I was
Right?
just gonna
And
grab her by the back of her shirt and drag her.
and
He kind of deserves it at this point. We might need to have a talk with Spooky.
kind of where the door is, there's a little pedestal that just has like a single marble on it, and they point to that and say, that is your exit.
Tap.
And you tap it, and you're back in the tower where you left, and the jostling is enough to wake Spooky up as they are ending their spell on her.
Who is
Hey,
now
Pusha.
like 20
What?
feet in the fucking air.
Oh my god, put me down! Hey, stop! Down!
You'll get a gentle ride in the palm of his hand down to the floor.
Thank you, Oren. Okay. Well, that was awful, but fine. Did we get it?
We got something.
Summon a flame in the palm of your hand. Oogie boogie boo.
Oh, I'm sure.
Cool.
We're all leaving one memory lighter and one spooky heavier.
Now that you've woken up, maybe time for sleep.
Yes, just in time. I'm sure that either Xanna or I can manage to produce a flame of some sort. That shouldn't be very difficult.
And if not, I'll just soak your hand in alcohol and set it on fire.
Well,
So
no need to be
Xanna's-
confrontational. Oh my goodness.
Donna's gonna think about it really hard and be like, well, I guess if you have a piece of metal, we could heat it up hot enough.
Or I have a tinder box.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
there's-
that's the same difference, right?
Yes, we could do something. No need to be
6-1.
confrontational. I'm not going to apologize for anything I do here. We have a grim task and we need to do grim things to finish it. Now, who's taking first watch?
Ulrin take first watch.
Perfect. You have the best view of all of us. This makes sense. Spooky's gonna go and find herself a little corner and just go to bed.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna take a quick intermission here so I can take Watson out and put him in his kennel for bed. But before I do, yeah. But before I do kind of want to let you know as to what you're getting into next. That way you can kind of decide how you want to go on it.
Okay.
So as you all take up your spot within whatever tower or you are, and you fall into a slumber for the evening, Spooky, you don't know if you're if you're dreaming or if you're awake, but you find yourself at the entrance to the tower that you were greeted in your dream before, where you were invited to join the Arcane Brotherhood, and you hear the same voice that offered you your invitation and says, "Your decision is now." So I'm gonna go take Watson out and put him in there. But yeah, kind of think over what you want to do for Arcane Brotherhood decisions.
Gotcha.
All right, I'll be right back.
Alright, dude.
All right, come on, Watson. Come on, dog.
I'm gotta say
Also-
yes. It's just the what's up?
No, I was just thinking that this is going to be the second roll we make for the nothication.
Nothification.
Yeah.
What kind of do we remember? What kind of roll I have to make it for that?
I don't
I don't
recall.
Constitution.
Yeah. It was definitely Constitution. Yes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna roll it like 4 times, and we'll just take the best one. Alright, I gotta assume that an 18's high
That's
enough, right?
probably
Yeah, one
great.
should certainly hope.
Like, come on, man.
Oh man, just yeah, you're just a fucking Nothic now. Roll up a new character, bitch. Nah, I get it. It's
Or play a monstrous PC as a Nothic that's just gonna chill with us.
I mean, it could be fucking worse. It could be the fucking mummy rot where you literally just save or die.
That's happened once before too.
Wait, when?
Do you not remember
the
who was
house?
that? Yeah, that was what, Arctos that got mummy rotted?
Oh, did Arctos get mummy rotted? No, I don't think
Somebody got mummy rotted. Yeah, no, this happened.
I don't remember this. It might have been Lufir.
It might have been Lufir.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw. There's no mummies in Forge of Fury or Sunless Citadel. That's really rude. Although, I don't know.
Somebody got mummy rotted, and I was very close to biting. What? No, it was Mungark. Mungark definitely got mummy rotted.
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, now I remember.
That bitch got mummy rot for days.
Hey, that shit's scary though, man. Fucking original Arethyr, Mango, and Arthur. I don't remember. Was it just Arethyr and Arthur that got it, Emily, or did Mango have it too?
Mango didn't have it. It was
Okay.
just Arethyr and Arthur, and we could not fix it very quickly because we were nowhere near a priest or anything.
And then we remember that the Gulthias apple was the thing, and that healed it, if I recall correctly.
Everybody ate some
Alright.
apple slices and felt better.
I is back.
Hello.
So Josh made his save for the stinky disease.
Okay. So roll a d6 to.
Oh, it was a D6? Oh, no.
Well,
Like a D6.
no. You save, but now you're decreasing your save for subsequent checks.
Roll a 6, bitch.
So technically, Buki and Pestilence need to make their save too at the lower save at whatever theirs was.
Hey.
Oh fuck
that's
me
more.
sideways. I don't remember. I think I was done with it though, if I recall correctly.
I made it.
Uh,
I was at a
Okay.
13. I made it. Woo.
okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
One of us I think was done.
I crushed
Yeah.
mine instantly, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Lauren.
Brandon immediately crushed his.
Okay. So Josh's new save is 11 going forward.
Nice.
M roll a d6.
Roll a 6. Roll a 6. Roll a 6.
And what did you say yours was this time?
It was a 13.
Okay, so your next save would be impossible to fail now since you have a +9 because it's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you were inoculated.
Yeah.
I'm
Welcome to
immune.
the club.
I know I
Welcome to the
succeeded once,
club.
but I genuinely don't remember what my save was down to. I should have written
You
that
said-
down. I
Roll
apologize.
just roll a d6 from that one, and we'll see.
All right.
Not connect because of my internet.
So your save would have been 11. So you met. So okay. So technically, yeah. Okay, I'll count it. It's fine.
Sick.
You save. So do another d6.
Got it.
So what did
So
you...
now your new save is 9.
You said my save is 11 now?
Yep. For future saves, it'll be 11.
Alright, let me write that down. Nothic save equal 11. Okay.
I wrote mine down as well. Oh, excuse me.
All right. So Spooky, in your dream, you are standing at the front of this tower, and the door opens and asks what your decision is.
Spooky says, I think I will take you up on your offer, yes, but I hope you aren't expecting some sort of little inkling apprentice. I trust that I will be treated with the respect that what I've accomplished deserves. I've only gone and unearthed half of a Nethery city, which many members of your own order have failed to do, I might add.
Also,
You are
one of them
gaining-
is a snowflake.
There is but one task, and if you pass, you will be granted full admittance into our ranks.
Alright.
Lick Harpel's snowflake.
And that condition?
So first, okay, so there's one question and then a task. First, what is the goal of your studies and your magic?
To ensure that no one ever does anything like this to Icewind Dale ever again.
All right. Now you have but one task.
Ensure no one ever does this to Icewind Dale.
No, it is a trial, and so you enter this tower, and you find yourself in this room, and seated along the walls, kind of in an audience chamber, are all of your friends, Xanna, Pestle, and Zulrin. And this is, you guys are in either a shared dream state or a shared plane, whatever it is. This actually is your consciousness, so you are present. And what you see is you and Big Shield Gardner are facing down a single snow golem.
Ooh.
It's, frosty. It's kind of cute.
And as they basically give the green light, you hear a chuckle, and it says, "Oh, but it won't be that easy." And you stare up, and kind of like a light almost, you see an eye open up as the anti-magic field of the beholder is showered down upon you.
Aww.
Big Shield Gardner just kind of goes down into its defensive state as the magic is rendered useless against him.
Well, shit. I have bad news about the fact that I'm a fucking wizard. It's just me, huh?
Yep.
The first thing she
And,
goes for is the laser pistol, but I imagine that doesn't work.
Yep. You do not have any of your belongings other
What the
than
fuck do they
magic
want me to
items
do?
that are...
Lick it to death.
They want me to slap it? Like, goddamn.
Be aware of what you are in this Nethery city. Be aware of what you have seen. And this is going to be loose initiative. So the snow golem will just come up and just start whapping on you. And
Well, my AC is terrible because I don't have mage armor up, so...
honestly, this is more thematic than anything.
I understand.
So I'm not even really rolling. It just whapping on you, and what you feel is you actually feel your life leave your body, and for a second, and then you come back to, and you look up, and Ulrin is now a stone statue, and the voice that has been trying you says, "Well, usually people bring more followers to this so they have more chances, but I guess 3 chances will suffice. Or technically 4 if you're counting your own life." And the snow golem just pounds and pounds, and you look up, and another one of your compatriots is now a stone statue. And it goes on, and you're down to your last breath. All your friends have been turned to stone, and you see the last punch come your way, and the shield guardian steps up, and he reaches out, and he grabs the last punch and catches it.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, don't start doing the Pacific Rim thing. Don't start doing the Pacific Rim thing.
But the beholder's gaze is still on, which is kind of puzzling, and you're trying to wheel it around yourself and figure out what's going on. And you hear the same voice, "Use what you know of this place." And Big Shield Gardner picks you up, and he actually almost mecha. God damn it, Pacific Rim. Almost mecha style puts you into the suit as if you're now piloting the Big Shield Guardian.
No way.
And
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
a
Fucking hell.
stroke of light crosses your mind, and you look down, and you have now manifested 2 living Bigby's hands in place of where Big Shield Gardna's hands were. So you're now essentially piloting a mech with giant spectral hands.
That's fucking cool. Yeah, no, we're gonna fucking tear this thing up. Like, hell yeah. Yeah, controlling Big Shield Gardener, she's gonna tear this thing asunder if she can.
Hold on.
Trying to
Oh,
think
no.
if there's like a gotcha solution to this puzzle, but I think like fucking Spooky has become the sort of arcane version of brute force.
So the snow golem by itself is not hard to kill. It's only got like 39 HP, so it's more what you're doing thematically more than anything.
I understand.
So I will let you have the scene.
Yeah, Spooky kind of like reels back, and she sort of like makes a show of towering over it for a brief second. Just to like make sure the golem, like, you know, it can't feel, but just like impose over it, make it feel some sort of intimidation before she just goes, raises a hand and just kind of smashes it down into a little puddle from the top, from head down to the bottom.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Roll something. I don't
Actually, a joke, but
Oh.
I don't care. So yeah,
Yeah.
and as you destroy, yeah.
Get fucked.
Yeah, no, you decimate this thing, and it levels it, and it just evaporates into its puddle, and your friends are all brought back, and he says, "Well done, you are now one of us." And
One of us.
you wake up the next day, as do all your friends. You
we're
have
all pissed with you. What the fuck, dude?
you all do gain the benefits of a long rest, so this was mental. So there is no detriment to it.
Got it.
It's just a stress dream.
And so there is mechanics for this going forward.
Ooh.
And this is kind of something of my own doing. So if we need to flesh out some stuff to make it more manageable, we
Yeah,
can.
I got you.
But as an action, you basically like jump in your mech. You then pilot the Shield Guardian. It is using its stats, so it's essentially just a suit of armor. If the Shield Guardian goes down, you can basically jump out and, you know, blah blah blah. While in the Shield Guardian, you cannot cast spells directly, but at the start of it, you can roll a D100 on a 1 through 49. You will get 2 living Bigby's hands that you can control alongside Big Shield Guardian. And on a 50 through 99, you can get a... Sorry, let me look at those numbers again. Okay, no.
Yeah, can
It
you
was
type
one-
these out for me? Or like put it out in like text somewhere after you're done talking, obviously.
Okay. 1 through 69. A 2 living Bigby hands.
Got it.
And 70 through 99 is a 1 living disaster blade.
Holy shit, are you kidding?
I may raise that number up a little bit.
Yeah, that's...
And just do more so on the Bigby hand.
Yeah, Blade of Disaster is like a 9th level spell, dog. Unless I'm thinking of something else.
So we might do top 10 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do 1 through 89.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
90 through 99 is Living Blade of Disaster, and a crit on that is a Mystery Living spell.
Mystery living spell.
You can also use an action to basically disembark. That way you can cast your spells and everything, but...
Okay, so let me just... I'm gonna call... I was going through, like, what all the bodies of water are called in the Forgotten Realms, and I was like, well, I can't call it the Sea of Swords Rim, like, that sucks. But then I was like, the Trackless Sea, so this feature will be called Trackless Rim. Spooky can use an action to hop into her shield.
So Olrun will wake up and be like, I usually don't care much for sharing dreams, but I mean, we're in a city of magic, so, is this anything I should be worried about? I dreamt, blah blah blah, mecha mode.
No, I
The
think
next
that...
time, could you not risk us over it?
I didn't exactly intend to. They were the ones that were in charge of it. If I had any say in the matter, I wouldn't have had it happen.
Wait, what? This was real?
Yes, it was real. But on the upside, it seems that I've gotten something out of it, and that's very good. This will help us.
And those creatures are in your journal now, too, so you can control.
Thank you. Beautiful.
When you dismount to the living spells disappear, so...
Okay.
But you must live with the guilt of having slain Frosty the Snowman.
Whenever she hops in, it's whenever the roll has to happen.
It would... I'm going to say it's a free action for that roll, so if you want to wait... I mean, I don't see a reason you would, but if you wanted to jump in and then wait,
sure.
you could delay it if you want, but I'm not... The mount and dismount is the action. The spells are whenever, I guess.
Gotcha.
And like I said, if we need to tweak this, we can.
Yeah, I have it. Once inside the party, yada yada. So yeah, Spooky says, trust me, if I don't want any of you involved in any of this. This is my sort of thing, and don't exactly understand why you were being wagered. I suppose that is sort of their way, but... Well, the important thing is that it is over and no harm has come. Now, we have a few more towers. How is everyone feeling? Xanna, are you feeling particularly, magic-y?
Actually,
Nothic-y.
I feel a little bit better, I think.
Well, that's good.
Good.
Things are starting to turn around. We only have, let me count. We're going for the entire Octad. We have done Abjuration, we have done Necromancy, Conjuration, and Divination. I believe that leaves 4 to go on the eastern side of the city. So we might as well start walking. Do we want to check out any of the other buildings we have sort of been ignoring? The Tusk building, for instance, is still there. We haven't looked at the aviary or the menagerie or the theater. They're both quite nearby.
Oh, this actually works out perfect. I didn't realize it was hour 24. So when you wake up to, you notice that the air is much, much colder.
Cool.
You recognize this temperature drop.
Uh-oh.
It is very similar to the temperature drop you felt when you entered the Frost Giant Island, and more specifically, Grimskull.
Oh.
That's fine. Come and get us. Make it quick. We'll be waiting for you, you stone-cold son of a bitch.
It's like, not too quick, please.
I am thinking maybe we hurrying.
Yes, I suppose so. Don't want her to make a mess of the place before we can raise it up, of course.
So let's go vaguely over this way. This one looks like a tower.
Okay. Let me get the book back.
You're fine. Every once in a while.
Incidentally, should Doc make an athletics check to dismantle his?
Shut up, Brendan.
Damn it. Okay, so
God, I
oh, this is fun. I forgot about this.
hate this.
As you're passing through here, Ulrin, I need a wisdom save.
Why me?
Guys, I found us a new Garfield, by the way, which I love.
Uh,
As a sentence.
Oh, I rolled good.
It's
Okay.
Finboy Garfield again.
So
This isn't Finboy Garfield. This is just a female Garfield.
Femboys can have titties.
It says
And-
Goth Garf GF.
Oh, so it does.
This God.
do I even want to see this?
It's not bad.
Oh, that's not too
The
bad.
way that was said was just, it was like the perfect amount of deadpan. And we could just be like, you didn't fucking read it, you idiot. Like,
I just saw the art and I saw that she was wishing that Italy was real.
Actually, let me double check
I
that
wish it
spell to
was
make
too,
sure it's
but
wisdom.
come on.
I think it's wisdom. I know what the save is, but I just can't remember. Yeah, it is a wisdom save. Okay. So as you're passing through here, you hear a voice. It's a familiar voice, and it says, "Ulrin, you have served me once. You shall return." And the spell you have saved is a Gish spell, and the command is, "The next time you rest in this museum."
well, that sounds like a trap if I've ever heard of one.
So,
And I've heard
So,
this
yeah.
voice before.
yeah, give me a history roll.
Haha, 0 mod.
That's good enough.
Huh.
This is most definitely the voice that you heard behind that ice wall with the tentacle monster.
Oh, fun.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
I'm gonna look
sorry.
around and be like, anyone else hearing that?
Hearing what? If Oral is
Okay.
here talking to people, then I wish you would just show up already.
No, not Oral. That stupid squid thing behind the ice told me to go rest in the museum.
Oh,
Which,
jeez.
haha, not going to fucking do that.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Um,
Xanna, are you hearing anything as well? I remember you didn't fare well with that either.
I have no
And
idea
suddenly
what
we
you're
see
talking
Xana marching towards the museum.
about. I don't hear anything.
okay. And everybody else, other than Ulrin, give me perception checks.
Wee. Boop, boop. 4. I see nothing.
Xana, be their
Okay.
eyes. Yeah, seeing eye
Oh.
turtle.
So your path that basically took to get through here was through here, basically. And that's when he got the museum stuff. But you were looking completely in the wrong direction. And you saw on this spire here, up at the very top, a face that you've seen before.
Another face?
It is an albino tiefling that you recognize as Avarice.
Aw.
Basically, yeah, the another member of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Sup, bitch? We're coworkers now.
And she's looking down from the top of this spire, and you could tell she's taking stock and looking at the lay of the land, essentially, as if she's watching her troops and making her plays. So you can tell that she is definitely not alone.
I'm just
You should
gonna
be like,
look
get a
at-
load of
I'm
this,
just
and
gonna tap
slack your
Spooky on the
cloaca.
hat and like turn her around and point at her and be like, "Come on."
If
Is
you,
she-
as you tap her on the hat, you just hear meow.
Sorry.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like, but could you like go talk to her or something? Like your coworkers now, right? So like,
Yes, it is interesting that she made it here. Although I
How
suppose
tall is the spire?
Let's see, the Skyduck Spire is 120 feet tall.
crap.
and the glass chamber that she's in is floating 30 feet above that. So there's 120 feet spire, 30 feet of basically empty space, and the glass chamber is levitating above that.
Would you like me to yeet you up there?
It is a bit of a way to go, and I can't fly.
Yeah.
So,
But I know someone who can.
Pestilence, would you be willing to ferry me up there for me to talk to her?
Yeah, I can give you a lift.
Perfect, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll also like pick up. I mean, there's rubble here. I'll pick up a giant boulder in case we need a fucking projectile weapon to smash her little glass dome.
Okay. So you're able to fly up there, and there is an open entrance on the glass chamber itself, so you're able to easily enter.
Hello,
And
Avarice. Are you having fun?
Nixaman, the newest member of our ranks. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope our relationship fares better than everyone else in the Brotherhood.
That certainly depends on what you are doing.
I'm here to unearth as many artifacts as I can. That's what we've been aiming to do for years. Was that not apparent when your membership was accepted? Did you not see that coincidence?
It's only been quite cryptic, personally, but yes, I suppose the correlations are there. I hope you don't plan on interfering with what I am here to do.
Which is basically the same thing.
No, not the same. Well, you're not here, Olin, but
Yeah, this is Brandon.
yeah. No, Spooky wants
Brandon
to.
is everywhere.
Spooky wants to lift the city up from where it is. It's her big goal here.
We lift this city.
Yeah, really.
We lift
Um,
this city.
She wants to make
Out
this.
of this hole. Okay,
Okay,
I couldn't
Yeah.
stop myself.
she wants to make this the 10th town. So yeah.
Well, now it would be like the 9th town, because the Goblin town would be like the 11th town, but then a bunch of shit happened, and then they went down to 8 town.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, good news. If
well,
Ulrin survives, he wants to reestablish the Frost Giant place. So.
Yeah, here's where it is. Like, fucking, we lost 2 towns, but we got Karkalok, and we got fucking. We're gonna get you Thrin if everything goes right.
We're technically net 1 town.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the council feel about like letting Frost Giants do their thing though.
Probably not as bad as, hey, I got this floating disc city. Y'all want to come chill? Go up to all the speakers and be like, "You up?" Because I am, bitch. I'm floating. So anyway, Spooky says, "All right, fine. Yes, go and unearth all the artifacts you want, but I would ask that. Well, we are currently working on a solution to this, but don't touch the Mythalon. I have plans."
All right. That is perfectly acceptable. That's a little more than what I need anyway. I don't see us being able to get this Mythalar out of there, and I don't plan on staying down here for the rest of my life, so...
Ulrin's
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
shout up to the tower, ask her if she has a way through like 100 feet of ice so we can get the thing.
I don't think we need. So, you are aware of the situation with the city's ruler, yes?
Yes, I am. I have, in fact, seen the Demi-Lich.
Ah, so he is a demi-lich. So have you had significant contact with him? Or his fortresses?
They mostly tend to stay within his spire from what I've seen. We have not completed the Octad, so we have not been able to enter.
I see.
But from what I've seen, he just watches, calculating. I've not been able to get close enough to try to commune with him. I don't even know if he can in his current spectral state.
Do you think that trying to retrieve his phylactery would be worth the trouble? Or do you think we should just leave it where it is?
think it depends on how reasonable of a man he was in lichdom.
Everything I've
If
heard
he's
is not very compelling.
if
Thomas
he's
gonna
the
lean
reason,
over to Ulrich and be like, "Where's Lichton?"
Shut up. That's good. What were you saying, Isaac? I'm sorry.
if he was a lich of reason, then maybe restoring his form would be worthwhile. If not, depending on what skills you bring to the table, a demi-lich may be a little more manageable.
I don't expect him to be the type to relinquish his power very willingly if things come to that. Maybe it would be better to keep it buried.
And given the state of the Mythalar, and she points back at it, it does seem to be active, so at least one creature is attuned to it. I would assume that would be the Lich himself.
Well, we will burn that bridge when we come to it, I suppose. Alright. Well, as I said, do not interfere with what we are doing, and then we will
You
have...
stay out of my way, and I will stay out of yours.
Perfect. I'm glad we understand each other. Alright.
And she kind of motions you out. And as you go back down with Pestilence, you do see her two gargoyles kind of circling the
Oh yeah, those
the
guys.
glass chamber. But other than that, you are left unimpeded.
Orin will drop the rock.
Well, good news. We are leaving the phylactery buried. We're going to totally destroy that demi-lich, and we're going to get this motherfucker off the ground after we've solved the Octad.
Would the phylactery not want? Would we not want to destroy that if we were to kill him anyway? Or even if we weren't to destroy it or whatever, would it not be valuable?
Maybe, but it is not exactly imperative for us to get. Not to mention, I do believe that once the creature has become a demi-lich, I don't know if I could say Spooky knows anything about demi-liches, but fucking necromancer, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I if any school of magic would know things about lichdom, I feel like necromancy would. So I'm cool
Yeah.
with it.
I think she'll just be like, all things considered, that I mean, they're still quite dangerous and very, very, very dangerous. I have to reiterate this, but once we, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't exactly super remember demi-lich mechanics, but like if it's killed as a demi-lich, it's pretty much screwed, right? Like phylactery is kind of not a thing at this point.
Yep, it is. It does not have connection with it. If it is a demi-lich, it does not have connection to its phylactery, so
That's
this is
right.
its final life unless it is able to restore itself.
Got it. Yeah, so Spooky will relay that, and she'll be like, yes, if we can destroy it as it is, which I do believe is within our capabilities, truly, we are not exactly... We are quite powerful at this point. Then that would be the end of it. And if we want to uncover the phylactery after that, well, then we can go and start digging whenever we don't have something super important to take care of.
As long as we each have a share in it, and it's actually worth a damn thing, sure.
Of course.
Anyway, pressing on. Got towers to check out.
Big orange tower.
Okay, let me... Okay. So, if you want to go ahead and have the text stuff ready, I'm going to give you the dump as far as what you see on that side of the city.
Sure. Thank you. Let me see. Text. I kept my my settings. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So out of this building, I'm going to change my colors so I can flash a little bit easier for you all. Okay, we don't have any bright yellows, so I'll do that. Yep. Out of this one, you hear the sounds of essentially orchestra tuning.
Interesting.
And it seems very much like a concert venue.
Wonder if
This
that's.
one here
Oh.
is the Tower of, let's see, 26. The Tower of Transmutation. This building here, it looks like a meditation garden inside the top of this dome with various figures and things floating around.
That sounds kind of nice.
And it's the
this-
Netherese sensory deprivation tank.
This one here is the Tower of Illusion.
Why am I not surprised? Got a bunch of signed posters of Sinros all over it.
This one on the outskirts is the Tower of Enchantment.
Enchantment.
I've been on that ride in Disney World.
This one kind of hidden back here is the Tower of Evocation.
Okay.
And that is all that you were able to gain vantage points at this time.
Well, we're practically right outside the Transmutation Tower, so let's do it.
Dip on in.
As you walk up, the tower rises before you, straight as an arrow. A faint light shines from the spire's highest window, and hairline cracks creep up its wall like ivy. And so you enter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you do see some cracks that were presumably caused in the fall of the city. The tower's interior walls are sculpted with impressions of humanoid forms pressing out from within, clawing hands and howling faces captured in stone forever.
Horrifying.
And after a little bit of further exploration into the height of the tower, you do find the inscription, and it is being inspected by a stone statue. Basically, you see the inscription on the wall, and there's a statue right in front of it.
I see nothing
And
wrong with this. I'll just fucking walk up to it, yeah.
And what you see is this: the inscription reads, "Eighth, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume." And the statue's hand is actually covering the final word.
Okay, Ulrin's gonna gently budge the statue out of the way. Just like lift/push it out of the way.
It is not budging. It is almost formed to the wall.
Okay, we're gonna shove harder. Like, ram into this fucking thing.
Consume your own dick.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me, I guess, I mean, if you're just pushing, I guess just a strength check. If you're, otherwise it would be an attack roll.
Just rolling straight and strength. Bam.
Okay.
Roll the
Nothing
2.
happens. And the professor kind of pops up and he says, "Well, this is the Transmutation Tower. Maybe there's something we can do to the statue to bend it to our will a little bit more and change the current state of things."
God, could you be any more of a know-it-all?
Actually,
No,
Oh
stop.
my
It's-
god!
I know this ball is supposed to be helpful, but like,
He
Can we
kind of
ditch it?
sucks.
yeah.
So,
No, I feel like we had to keep him around. He's like our guidepost.
yes, it's unfortunate, but let me try something here. I want to ritual cast detect magic to see if the statue is magic or has any
Okay.
trace of magic on it.
yeah.
Transmutation magic.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
It indeed has been transmuted into stone.
Dispel magic.
Okay. Okay, give me the check, the spell check.
Okay. Let me see. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Okay, cool. Intelligence. 15.
Okay, what is the spell affecting it so I know what level? I don't think that does it, actually.
Whatever whatever it is, it's very powerful.
Let me double check the spell level. Yeah, no, it doesn't do it.
Damn.
Okay, plan B. Oren will take out the Great Axe of Convenience and try to sever the hand that's covering the thing. Chop.
Okay. So you do hit it, and you can swear that you're striking true, but it's almost as if your axe just kind of glides right off of it.
Can I... I want to try one more Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 10 last time. Ah, damn it. Alright. Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah, it is. Alright, well,
I
I'm
don't
not
even have any.
killing any more spell slots on that. Xanna, do you have any sort of... I know plants and stuff are your thing, but I don't know.
I have Longstrider, but that's for touching a creature, and this isn't a creature.
Can I look around to see if there's anything else in the room that might be helpful? Like if I did.
I don't fucking know. It's a transmutation spell. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Like, I'll expend the spell slot even if it doesn't work. I'll cast Longstrider on the statue? Question mark. It's a transmutation spell. It's supposed to target a creature, mind you, but
Okay.
statue go fast.
Okay. So I'll resolve Josh's investigation first. The only other thing you find is a bag of beans.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
Beans.
But yeah, I'll take the long strider, because I mean you're still using the transmutation. And what I'm gonna say is that it transmutes it enough that Ulrin, you get a flash, and it's an image, a memory almost of the city's fall, and you see this woman. As Ythrin is falling, she is inspecting her part of the Octad to guard, as this very much seems to be her tower. You can feel the transmutation emanating off of her, and an apprentice walks in and says, "Hi, transmuter. It is all is lost. The city is going down." And in her final attempt to spare her and her apprentices, she gathers them, and she casts True Polymorph, but the spell goes awry, and she transforms them all to stone. And after the spell's duration has ended, none of them revert to their true form, as the spell has gone amiss. The transmutation that you have provided onto it, you see just the statue use that little bit of extra movement, as if, because the last thing you see in the image is the high transmuter just kind of brushing off the inscription of the octad. So that little bit of extra movement allows the statue to move its hand just a couple more inches. So you can reveal the final part of the octad, and it reads, "Eighth, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume poison."
Ah,
Is that the...
well,
For a second, I thought you were gonna say she transmutes them into the bag of beans, and I was gonna get so excited.
No, and as
Oh
you,
my god!
as Pestilence is popping a bean into her mouth.
yeah, as you look
Whoops.
around, you do see the rubble, and as you're inspecting it further, the rubble is from statues, so presumably the bodies of the apprentices that have been transmuted into stone.
So this statue here, this is a high transmuter, and these statues here, the ones that are in pieces, those are her apprentices.
What about the bag of beans?
It looks like a bag of beans.
Thank you.
I believe that beans are a very common component of many transmutation spells. Don't ask me why.
Those are good for your heart.
Because they're a
I don't
magical
know.
fruit.
God.
I like beans, so
The more
Not
you eat, the
complaining.
more you transmute.
Hey.
yeah, transmute
We did it. We
food
got
into
there.
parts.
Transmutation.
How does the gas
God.
even get in there? I didn't eat gas.
What a. Alright. I can't.
It's fine. It's fine.
It'd be great. It'd be great if like poison cloud or something like that was a
Oh
transmutation.
my god.
God.
All right, transmutation done.
So-
Woo!
Fun fact on that one is there actually is. I don't know that any of you have access to it, but it's actually the most infuriatingly simple solution too. One of the simple solutions they give is all you have to do is cast mending.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It literally says
I killed 2 level 3 spell slots for that shit. I'm gonna arcane recovery that. Fuck that. I
What
get
would the
1
mending
back.
do for that? It would.
It's a transmutation spell.
Oh, just any transmutation spell.
hmm Yeah, you can dispel it with a DC 19 wish spell to bring her back from her true polymorph, or a transmutation spell.
Which I don't even know.
Wasting a wish on somebody I don't know.
Yeah, not only that, but I wonder if she would even like want to. We come back and like, hey, all your students are dead, so your last act was meaningless. Oopsie.
Well, then she could take a long rest and then fucking cast it again if she wanted.
Yeah, on their scattered meat giblets.
On herself.
Oh.
I'm not going to just kill yourself. I don't
Or
know.
she can just make a crafting roll to tie a fucking noose. I don't know.
Oh my
Oof.
Jesus.
Too bad
okay.
this fella isn't here to use his crafting ability.
Bruh,
you can
I
make
literally-
Use carpentry to build scaffolding
you can make a nice chair.
Oh,
for her to kick over.
I love how 2 seconds before Brandon talks about a noose, I said, or she could just kill herself. No reaction. Brandon goes into one additional detail.
I think it's like less like kill yourself versus offering the methods and the tools.
I don't know. I give her a whole bunch of acetaminophen. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Oof.
Everybody I know who's ever tried to kill themselves that way has failed, by the way, so it doesn't work.
Alright, let's not say that on Twitch.tv.
I'm just saying.
Don't
Don't do
that.
that.
So how about that illusion tower? do we all want to go to the meditation garden and just kind of
Ulrin's
think
gonna-
about what we've been saying?
Ulrin's gonna step out of the transmutation tower or like crawl out, and then he's gonna like start walking towards the illusion tower, and then he's gonna stop. He's gonna return to the orchestra tower and be like, do we know what that
Isn't that literally the place that you said that the voice was trying to take you to? Maybe
No,
we
that-
No,
don't
that
go
was-
there?
that was the museum.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe we
Yeah,
don't go
This
there.
one. Yeah, this is the museum.
Yeah, the
Oh.
spooky voice, don't go there.
Hey, so it wanted us to, wanted me to rest there. So, are you saying that if we did that, we'd be spending a night at the museum?
God,
You're
God.
next.
fucking
next-
damn it,
Oh
Brandon.
God damn it!
I do
Fuck
love
me.
that
I
movie.
re-
Fuck
I
you.
retcon everything. The voice is gone.
You have
I made it
defeated.
up.
You have defeated the Cthulhu in the ice. Congratulations. Oh Jesus.
You hear
fuck,
a single
dude.
shot from a handgun in the museum, and the voice stops.
The voice is actually Teddy Roosevelt. Robin Williams.
Oh God. All right. Okay.
Illusion Tower, go.
Yeah. Now that my life is different.
man.
I would totally love to
Totally.
check out some of these. It's just that we're kind of on a timer. Like, I promise I'm not just, like, skipping over all your shit, Isaac.
No, that's fine. Like that's definitely like a very
fine.
important part of this chapter. It really like is it more beneficial to speedrun and get to the towers so you don't have as much shit to deal with, or deal with more shit but get some cool shit along the way to deal with the shit?
Yeah,
So it's very much written in a way that the choice is there for that reason. So
well, heck,
no,
You-
it's
You're slugging through knee-deep shit, but hey, you have a giant poop scooper now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, it comes down to do you save your resources and go in as fresh as possible, or do you get some cool shit and hope that you have resources left to not die?
it depends on what kind of resources we end up getting, because, I mean, I think we're all 3 out of 3 on attunement. No, Orin has one more slot.
Also,
What am I attuned to?
You're attuned
the
to
boots
the
and the
boots,
flame tongue sword.
Flame tongue sword, and I think you have a ring of the ram. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're the one we.
yeah.
Yeah, you're the one we
Because
gave.
horns.
Yep, ring of the
It
ram.
did it. Yeah, I don't know if I ever put that anywhere on my sheet.
You just put it in your inventory, but it's very good. You can fucking shove shit really hard with it.
Yeah, I didn't remember that.
Mm.
I've reached the point of the
Right.
day where my ADD is just like, do this, do that, do this, do that.
We'll stick with us. We'll get through this.
Yeah, I went and I got ice cream.
Ah, okay. So.
So we said illusion.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm sure there won't be any bullshit here to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, look at it this way.
And
Once.
Obsidian.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I was gonna say, like, once this place is the 10th town, we'll have plenty of time to check out the orchestra tower. Just go for a nice little night at the theater. That's all I had.
An obsidian tower shrouded in gossamer mist soars before you. Eyes carved into the stonework appear to fixate on you as you approach the entrance. The spire's highest window emits a purple light.
Manshoon.
Crawl in.
So as you enter, basically, like you just see a bunch of, and you know they're illusory eyes, but you see them and they're all fixated on you and they just kind of follow you.
I do
But
not
as
like
you
this
enter,
place.
Hallister.
you hear the haunting sounds of heartbeats and sobbing, and you hear gasping breaths. And I need everyone to give me, I think it's wisdom saving throws. Yep, wisdom saving throws.
Is this a fear effect?
Yes, you would be frightened. It would be
Okay,
one of the
then I get
effects.
advantage.
Oh, I also have advantage because I'm resilient. Alright, well I got a 15 this time. Which is
I
better
don't
than
remember
a
if
12.
I have anything against this, but
Good
I'm
Alright,
not
go.
wise.
So here's the fun thing. You all are being subjected, because you all fail.
Great.
You're all being subjected to an 8th level phantasmal killer.
Oh,
Oh
So
my
you're all
God.
having all of your greatest fears manifested at you, and everybody is going to take
Wait,
19 psychic damage.
that is not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's at 4th level. I need it at 8th level.
Oh well, fuck
Good
me.
call.
Fuck me,
You're-
and my big mouth.
you're right.
God damn it.
You're right. So another 3. Okay, that's more accurate because here's another 3. So that is 26, 36 psychic damage
Ow,
total, not added. Total, like that's 19 plus 17. So
okay.
Okay.
Man, fucking, it would be illusion. Why can't they just build
Um,
nice little displays, like a nice little illusory garden or something like that? Fucking Netherese.
okay, and okay. So you venture a little bit further and you still are lost in this illusion. So everybody's got to repeat the save.
I swear to God, if we TPK
Fuck
to this.
off.
God damn it!
Okay.
Uh,
Fuck me! Come on!
Ulrin is no longer in the illusion. Everybody else takes. That's not
Why
bad.
is this one
29,
so OP?
29 psychic damage.
I'm not doing too hot, boys.
Whole party drops. Ulrin sole survivor.
But you, Orin, you do see your friends, and they're all literally just standing in trance, and you're still like fresh from the pain of this, so you know exactly what they're seeing, or at least
Okay.
vaguely. But you know that they're facing their greatest fears.
Well, I'm not terribly sympathetic, but I mean, in the interest of time and the shit we gotta do, I'm just gonna lasso all three of them with the rope that I have, and I'm just gonna forcefully tug them along with me. Alright,
Okay.
come on, it's not real.
And
They're there, all good.
Once you enter into the final chamber, the phantasmal killer spell is relinquished, so you all are now immune from it as you go back through on your exit. But yeah, not a pleasant time, but you're done with it.
That fucking sucked.
As a
Yeah,
as a
Xanna
giant man,
cannot do anything else before we long rest again.
as a giant man crawling on all fours is tugging you guys along on a fucking string.
Yeah, Spooky's just like her big spooky doll eyes. She's just like, well, I don't want to talk about it, but we all saw that, right, or anything like that.
Ulrin's still pulling the rope.
Yeah, I'm not talking about it. Let's just keep going.
So you enter into the chamber of illusion. It's lit by purple continuum flame in wall sconces. Written on the walls is 6th. Show thy face to the sky.
Raise your flippers to the sky.
Are
I
we
believe
sure
that's
that Are we sure that's not an illusion as well?
Spooky's got
you
a
know,
ritual cast.
I'm not sure about anything.
Spooky's got a ritual cast detect magic.
Alright, after 11 minutes have passed, you do see that there is a very strong, okay. You do see there's a very strong aura of illusion centered right on those words.
All right.
Yeah.
11 minutes not wasted.
Yep. Spooky's
I
gonna.
fucking told you.
Spooky is going to reach forward and like just kind of touch it, just to see if that disrupts it. But you did say very, very powerful, so probably not.
Get a piece
I
of
wouldn't
paper
say
and
very.
a piece of chalk
I'm
and
not gonna-
rub it across.
I guess I shouldn't have said very powerful as much as it's like very strong aura. Like it's very much a, oh yeah, this is fucking
okay. It's
yeah.
obvious. I got it.
Yeah. And so as you kind of look through, you kind of put your hand through, and your hand like goes through where those words should be, and you feel an inscription behind it.
I'm doing my best to basically check with her hands, I suppose, to like read. Or I mean, I guess you could lean
instead
forward.
of trying, yeah, exactly.
I
Just
literally
mash your
told
face
you.
into the wall.
Or as chalk rubbing, you just get a piece of paper and some chalk,
Yeah, but
rub
the
it on the
question is,
wall.
who in this party actually has stuff like that in their inventory? I have cook's utensils, like a tankard.
Yeah, she's just
No
gonna lean.
shoes.
She's just gonna lean forward and like look at it with the eyes of minute seeing.
Okay. And as you lean forward, you hear the almost foiled, like amused laughter behind you, and it's kind of a, huh? You figured they didn't saying this, but it's kind of that amused laughter. You figured out my illusion kind of vibes. But it said 6th, hide thyself behind a mask.
Well, fucking mission accomplished because Spooky's already wearing a mask.
Literally the opposite of what the stupid illusion was going to tell
Well,
us.
that is the very foundation of it. Also, joke's on you, spooky ghost bitch. My people have been doing illusions since before you were walking. I'm a gnome, goddammit.
Also, I don't like illusions, so let's get out of here.
Yes.
Yes, would you like me to untie the rope from you all, or should I still tug you along like
Just-
duckies on string?
It's fine. Let's just keep going. And I will walk myself.
I would prefer not to be in the rope, though.
Yes. Fun fact.
Yeah,
in-
we will be okay.
Fun fact, in 2nd edition, gnomes were allowed to be wizards, but they could only be illusionists.
Eh.
Yeah, those kind of rules are dumb.
Yep.
Yep.
Let me play the game however I fucking want.
Mm-hmm.
So I say we hit enchantment next,
Are we all okay?
and then
No.
maybe evocation will let
No.
something.
Should we
I'm-
take... I feel
On a
like...
scale from 0 to 115, I'm sitting at 50 even.
Yeah, I think we should just take a moment. That was sort of the worst thing I've ever seen.
Okay. And as you take your moment out there, you kind of do see the glistening of the meditation garden.
All right, Isaac, we'll go to the meditation garden to go take our short... That would be a good idea, though. Nice little place to go do a short rest. Come on, let's all go collect ourselves. It's a nice place for it. Hopefully it's not infested.
Okay. 4 basalt columns support a huge mirrored dome on which are reflected Ythrin's tallest spires and caverns' vast stalactites. You enter, and so basically these. Let me get to the right thing. These columns that are holding it up, essentially, you kind of see the doorways are there. And when you enter into those, they kind of levitate you up and into the dome. And the interior of this dome is illuminated by a swirling miasma of colors. Frozen human figures float in the air, cross-legged and serene. And as you step out into the garden itself, you all are floating. So you do have a hover, fly speed, whatever. Basically, you're flying around this garden.
Peter Pan up in this bitch. Well, I'm going to find somewhere nice to float and then just shut my eyes for a moment.
And all the figures are in the same position as they were meditating. They're since frozen, but they all are in the same position.
When you say frozen, do you mean like movement frozen or like ice frozen?
Ice frozen.
Okay.
Cool. While you guys are taking your short rest, my short rest take the form of gathering up all the people and trying to stack them into like a frozen totem pole kind of thing.
God damn it.
Like if one's cross-legged, I'll like shove him on top of the head of another, so like the head pokes through his crossed legs, so they stack up real nice.
But as you're all floating around, the professor pops out and says, this is the traditional meditation stance of the Netherese. It's said to be very in tune with anything in their life when in this meditation state.
Well, I do not think they're in tune with anything anymore.
Imagine they were this peaceful when they froze to death. Imagine what great rest they had.
Well, I don't plan on meditating myself to death here. Just a moment to
They could exit at any time. They can exit at any time, but they didn't.
No, that just proves them all the more the fools, and we are here and they are not, so.
If I had to put to arms and legs, I would love to try this.
I mean, you float all the time, so I...
Yeah, but I can't maintain the serenity of the Netherese meditation.
Trust me, you're going to be fine now. Let's just take a moment and then we go back to solving problems instead of just pretending they're not there anymore.
So yeah, this is how I'm stacking them up.
Will one of you just try it and tell me what it feels like so I may know? This is a very... I mean, it's mentioned quite a bit in Netherese lore, the importance of this particular stance.
Alright, but...
One of you can do that. I'm having a little bit of fun here.
Yes, I
I
can
guess-
see that.
Xanna will just sit down and try to do the.
Okay.
He's like so tired. That
It's gotta be Master Oogway. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
he's turning into Master Uruguay. Yes.
Give me a wisdom check. It is not a save. It's just to see if you can accurately
Center yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. Is the answer.
Um.
Uguay.
So you begin meditating, and you find yourself being able to cast the project image spell,
God
and
damn it!
you have projected yourself into the town of Goodmead, and before you stands none other than Big Feller.
Oh my god.
Hello, my friend.
I'm gonna be like, oh, that's neat. Oh, hey, big feller.
Good to see. Oh no, you're not a ghost, are you?
No, at least
Not
I don't.
yet.
You know, it doesn't feel the same as the last time, so I think I'm good.
Oh yeah, I guess we did die, didn't we?
Yeah, at least once. It, I think I'm projecting myself astrally. We're in this real weird town. Spooky said something about it floating at one point or another. Like, I don't know. It's crazy, but I hope you're doing all right.
I hope you're well as well. All of you stay safe. If you need food or mead or whatever, you can come back here anytime.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
while we're here, we've seen our biggest fears, gotten the shit kicked out of us, seen a lot of shit we don't like, and yet, for some reason, we're gonna raise the town if we can.
Do you need any carpentry advice?
Not yet.
Donna's like relaying, I guess, all of this.
I was
as
about to
far
say,
as-
yeah, pestilence isn't there.
I know.
Okay.
Donna's like,
Oh,
you should meet the new guy. He's different.
since you're projecting into Goodmead, here's the thing, Isaac. By any chance, has a certain mutant penguin thing made it to Goodmead?
I forgot
Oh
about that.
yeah, that thing.
It's been
1 week.
let's see, you hit up the library, and that was your first stop. So yeah, it's been 26 hours. I would say it probably took about 12 hours to get out of Ythrin and through the Caves of Hunger. Well, actually, no, because it would have been ahead of the Iron Golem. I was going to say, technically, if it went behind the Iron Golem, it would have a straight shot. But I would imagine they would have intersected at some point, so I'll cut a little bit of time off of there. So I'll say 8 hours to get out, because at some yeah, so that's fair. 8 hours. Let me get to the overworld map to see.
And it can penguin slide, so I think that's pretty cool.
Right. Oh god, I forgot about all the shit on this map. So from the Caves of Hunger to Goodmead is 55 miles.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, unless he's a fucking car.
Yeah,
I guess
this mutant penguin can slide on his belly
Zana
at
will be
roughly
like-
60 miles per hour.
Zana's gonna be like, oh, by the way, before I forget, there's a friend of ours that's gonna be in town, probably pretty soonish, doing the back of the napkin map, maybe a day or so. Keep an eye out for him, take care of him.
Oh, okay, of course. I'll be glad to
He's-
meet them.
Different for sure. You'll like him.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him you said hi.
Yeah, give him a mug of ale on us.
Okie dokie. Well, you take care.
Oh yeah, bud, I'll see you later. Zana's gonna do the old person thing where he's like, how the heck do I turn this thing off? He's like fiddling in the background. It's like just the call's going on for way too long. And like all of a sudden he just like flickers out.
All right. As you finish your short rest, Zana actually gets the benefits of a long rest.
Thank Christ.
Don't forget to spin your hit.
Everyone else, well, I'll wait until that's done, because that actually is part of it.
Can the others make wisdom checks as well?
And what?
Hit die. If we're taking a short rest, if you want to spend some hit die to get some hit points back.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, Isaac, can Spooky and them try wisdom checks as well? to do
They
that?
can, but the long rest effect only takes place to the first.
Well, that's fine, but I mean, if they can get a free fucking spell, that's pretty cool.
I think it's like
Um,
while you're doing this, not like you get project damage for free.
Right, yeah, it's in here.
Still, could be fun.
But the rest of you, after you spend your hit dice, you can regain those. That way, for subsequent short rests, they are not expended.
Ah. Well, we need to put him in
And
space.
and you can recover spell slots equal to your proficiency modifier.
Well, it's a good thing.
So, like 1 level 5 slot,
I got you.
5 level 1 slots. Yeah.
Just
The
enough.
single first level slot that I spent. Sweet.
I spent a first level and a third level, so I had just enough.
For the city.
Yeah.
So now that that's done, enchantment.
It's enchantment.
Enchantment.
28 and 29.
Hope they touch on whatever the fuck is wrong with that dude in Dragon Age 4.
Yeah, it's in retrospect, it's kind of distasteful, isn't it?
A little bit.
What and what?
In
I've never played this game.
In Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, there's a NPC named Sandal, and he's a dwarf who's really good at enchanting stuff, and he's a little addled in the head in a way that kind of not so subtly is like he's autistic.
Oh, there's a lot of shit like that where
Yeah.
they're like, he's weird and no one likes him. He's autistic.
He's very addled by magic, and he'll start saying like in Dragon Age 2. There's like a bit where he usually only says the word enchantment, where he's like enchantment. That's like his thing.
Yeah, just different inflections.
Yeah, but then there's like this one time you talk to him. He's like, someday the old magic will come back, and there will be nowhere else to run, which is like a prediction of Trespasser. Now that I think about it, but yeah. Fun. You should play Trespasser, Em. You like it's really, really fucking good.
That's the DLC for
Yep.
Inquisition.
That is correct.
I've played that.
Have you played Trespasser? I forgot. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I played it, and then I was talking about how I didn't like Eggman until he was in Trespasser, and then he became cool enough for me to give a shit.
Gotcha.
Crazy they put Dr. Robotnik in.
Oh yeah, it's famous Dragon Age character Dr. Eggman. Yes.
Yeah, I romanced him. I don't think Tyler did though.
No, I like Josephine.
I found the dude really boring. I tend to romance Bull because he's fucking hilarious.
I romance
My
Scout
second
Harding.
choice is Sarah because I have bad taste in women.
Scout Harding, ride or die.
I
Although
love
you don't
Scout
really,
Harding.
You don't really get any scenes with her or anything, but still, she's the cutest fucking thing. So of course I romance.
No, you can flirt with her, and that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, well, it blossoms into a thing. It's just not really. It's like the Kelly Chambers in Mass Effect. It's like
Yep.
there's not really anything going on there.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
haven't
just that-
established a relationship, but the option is there.
Pretty much.
Sorry. Love Dragon Age.
Oh, you're fine.
You'll have to bear with us sometimes. I've been
I
Okay,
digress.
that was the topic my ADD grabbed onto just then.
Yeah.
Before that, I was really struggling, and I'm not taking an Adderall at 10 p.m.
I have been hurting for a new game since 2014. So.
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Okay. Ice has engulfed the lower floors of this crumbling tower. Pink light pours out of the highest window, a single point of illumination in a dark and out-of-the-way region of the city. So as you're kind of going up and through this tower, you start to see the interior walls are covered with the following sentence, written crudely with pitch over and over. All work and no play make Elvira a dull girl.
Oh, no.
And it just keeps going and going. The
Oh,
next
that
level
pussy
up.
Germa, the way it's twitching and streaming.
Stop.
God damn it.
And you make it up a little higher in the tower, and you see the recurring phrase change, and it's now "I am Elvira. Elvira is my name." And it continues, but these ones are written in wine stains, and the floor is littered with empty wine bottles. And then at the painted in the on the door above the door leading into the utmost chambers in blood is the crown knows all.
This is
And
where
when
you
you
go get
enter
shit-faced and do work.
When you enter into the chamber, there's an elderly woman who sits rigidly on a black throne, shrouded in ice. She wears a crown of entwined iron tentacles, and her forehead is bruised where the band fits tightly against her skull. An inscription decorates the wall behind her.
This looks like some mind flayer bullshit. Spooky is going to pluck out the psi crystal,
Okay.
the broken psi crystal, and like get close enough to try and telepathically, just kind of greet the woman, assuming she's like frozen there, just in case she might be kind of alive or whatever.
Okay. And as you enter into her mind, all you hear from her is destroy the crown, release my memories, let me have peace.
Spooky turns to the party and she's like, "Lady wants us to destroy the crown."
Oh, it's too bad we can't. I mean, could we bring her into the what was it, the Abjuration Tower, to just do that on the anvil?
I suppose that would have been a great idea.
Probably
Well-
easier said than done.
Would someone care to try to take it off her head?
I'll try.
Oh, okay.
All right. Give me that wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw.
I knew a thing was gonna happen.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Oh, actually, that does save.
I've been rolling
Um,
single digits on Wiz this whole time.
So you are immune from this charm of this crown for the next 24 hours, and you are able to remove the crown from her head. And the moment that it leaves her head, you see this woman rapidly age. Her age was suspended in time with this crown on her, and she rapidly ages and turns to dust, and then her skeleton is all that remains after a few moments.
Well, that was terrifying.
Probably
Does
don't
she have
put
it-
that one on.
Yeah, good work.
A moment of
Yeah, I'm not-
silence, and then does her remains have anything on them?
It does not, but after she is gone, you can see behind her, and the inscription reads, "Fourth, coax a secret from another."
So apparently
Right.
that's 2 secrets we need.
Zon.
Yep.
So
If,
we have
if
to
you're
get-
piecing it together, step 3, speak a secret about yourself aloud. Step 4, compel another to share a secret with you.
Aw, it's like it's
So
like an
for one,
initiation thing.
one's given willingly and the other is taken forcibly.
We make Xanna come out of the closet.
Come out of his shell. Come on, man, it was right there, and you missed it.
God damn it.
Right. So as long as you're fine holding on to that, maybe we can bring that to Abjuration when we got the final piece of the Octad.
It's a shame that it
What?
is dangerous to wear. It would probably look really great with the whole punk thing.
Yeah, but I don't like what it did to that person.
No,
and
no,
I don't-
absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not taking that chance.
Don was like, but
Yeah, the whole being like crazy and frozen in time and then rapidly aging and dying once time catches up to you. Yeah, that sounds like a long, drawn out, terrible death.
That's right, like I said, that's why it is a shame. Alright, one more tower, everyone. We've almost got this thing down.
Alright.
Evocation. That's the best school of magic.
The top of this tower is shaped like an axe blade. Red light shines out from a slender window overhead. So as you enter, the tower's interior has been damaged by fire, lightning, acid, basically all the different forms of evocation magic as it has
yeah.
clearly been practiced. When you ascend the staircase, you enter into a room, and red orbs of light dance like fireflies around this 30-foot diameter octagonal chamber. A large unlit brazier stands in the center of the room, and 8 8 10-foot square alcoves line the walls, each filled with ice. The arch ceiling is covered with icicles. So I will evocation. Here it is. So yeah, here's God damn it. Here's that brazier.
This has Zelda puzzle written all over it.
I'm gonna arbitrarily shoot off a frostbite at one of the walls of ice. Just pew!
Okay, yeah, it just hits the ice. Yeah, you're good.
I'll shoot it at the brazier then. Pew!
Okay, so that actually does light the brazier,
Oh my god.
and it is now so
Really cold in here.
well, it just takes some. Wait, what was the spell again?
Frostbite.
Okay, yeah, it's an evocation spell. So yeah, it just takes an evocation spell to light the brazier, and the fire is lit, and it begins to melt down. There's a center ice above it, and go ahead and drop your characters around the brazier.
Okay. That's
Do
not
we have
scary.
to be near it? This sounds dangerous.
Hiya.
Good thing the range is 60 feet. I don't want to go close to it. I'm fucking staying over here.
This is gonna be a stupid question.
What?
How drop character?
You just drag pet.
Ah! I've never done this before.
I usually do it for you. That's why.
Yeah, you always beat me to the punch, and that is fair. Because I hate doing things.
All right, and it takes about 10 minutes or so, but
Going to
At that-
recommend you do not stand under icicles as they're melting and might fall.
Of course.
but yeah, you find yeah, just move y'all a little bit because you do, yeah. But yeah, so after you get through that, it melts. The inscription is now visible, and it reads, "Fifth, quench the flame in thy palm with ice." But as that one unfreezes, so do these alcoves, and what you find, what you thought was ice, are actually
Gelatinous.
all gelatinous cubes.
God
Yay!
fucking damn it.
He knew?
It's
There's no way he didn't know?
Oh man, it is the Candlestick room. This is the culmination of all of
Yeah,
our
I'm so
sins.
glad that you guys waited to do this last. Like, it was perfect.
This is like this is like if you know how there's like the Hall of Justice and there's like the League of Evil. This is like the League of Evil, but they conspire against all the Candlestick player characters, and they're just gelatinous cubes.
You cleared the turn order or something. My initiative just got dropped.
What up, motherfuckers?
I can roll it again and then edit it or whatever.
Ooh, a -2.
Hey.
That's a really good one.
I got a
Oh, you know who needs to be out here?
initiative?
Motherfucking Big Shield Gardener. Yeah, it's not that I didn't like the Big Shield Gardener name. It's just that I completely forgot what that was a reference to because I haven't thought about that card in years. Alright, my good buddy. My dear friend.
Okay, so hear me out. Does there appear to be any loot floating in any of the gelatinous cubes?
There is a single skeleton in, I believe it's
Now,
this one. Nope. Where is it?
I don't want to be the guy who brings up the point, but we could just leave. There's nothing that says
Yeah,
we have
that's-
to
Oh,
stay.
it's this one. Let me make sure there's
And
nothing.
I'm glad that we're on the same page, because
Yeah, just a skeleton.
But we can't tell whether there's anything on it or not, huh?
I mean, you can't really, but I mean, it's pretty much. It looks like just bones.
Yeah, do we want to just leave? I don't mean to like completely like say fuck you to this encounter, but we got the part of the Octad.
And we're up on the inner. You know what? Fuck it.
The door is locked. It locked behind you.
Oh no! If only we had someone with brutish strength. Oh wait, we do. I'm gonna force the motherfucker open.
Let me look at something real quick.
No, it can't be forced open. Magic.
Well, I believe
Magic,
it's...
asshole.
Let's see. I don't. Can you break through this?
Motherfucker, I'm a giant.
I mean, it's an arcane lock.
Boo. Well, you wanted to avoid the encounter.
Otherwise,
Afraid
it is
that ain't
impassable until it is broken. So yeah, you can still try to break through. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and
Clang,
that
clang,
attack roll.
clang with the great axe.
Go ahead and ruin my encounter.
I mean, I didn't figure you guys would stick around to fight 8 gelatinous cubes. So
It really is just one of the big fucking. It's just about the most
Hilarious.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
might
one
be
of
the funniest meme that we've seen so
the.
far.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely the most candlestick, the most candlestick encounter I've ever seen.
yeah, you were able to bust the door down.
Oh my
And
God.
then I use my brush of my movement to get the fuck out.
All right. Pestilence. I assume the same.
Yeah, I mean, if one's leaving, I'm not staying.
Spooky. I assume the same.
Yeah.
And Xanna. I assume the same.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Sorry, Isaac.
Xanna's
Zana's gonna
face
turn
No.
around
by
and flip him
himself.
off as he leaves.
No, I straight up expected this. I was excited, like, just for your reaction to seeing 8 gelatinous.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's fucking awesome.
I don't
the answer
think
was,
anybody.
you son of a bitch. So,
Yeah, I don't think anybody is like, you know what would be fun right now? An encounter with 8 gelatinous cubes saw all the way through.
This is why milestone leveling is so much better than experience leveling, because if we were on experience leveling right now, we'd be like, well, we get nothing out of it, but we get experience.
Yeah, we'd be like, ugh, fine, experience,
Exactly.
I guess. Fuck that.
Alright. Let me drop you back
Go ahead.
into the
Pause.
necropolis.
Pause the battle music I was using.
da-da-da-da-da-da.
No, it's literally like when you're in a Pokemon battle and like it starts and you immediately click run and you're like, okay, bye.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright. So you all do now possess the entire arcane octad. So I will drop that in the campaign discussion.
Thank
so it's
God,
pieced together.
because I have not been taking notes.
Yeah.
God damn it, I really expected Tyler to be the one taking notes. Oh, I'm so glad you...
So here's the thing. One, where do we go to make the stupid wand? And two, do we want to try to get to the phylactery?
I think I could. No,
Spooky did state that, because when I was listening to it, the session last session, you did say that was your downtime for your rest. So I just assumed that that's what you were doing. So I would say you got it all ready together.
okay.
Man,
so
you wouldn't have
Spooky's
even needed to use downtime if we had Big Fella in the party.
Well, I don't know
Well-
if Big Feller knows all the finer points of wandcraft. You have to consider the core and all that fun thing, although this is magic wood, so not really.
Also, I don't think Big Feller would like it here very much at all. He probably would have stopped us a long time ago.
Oh, yes, if you think my mental health has taken a nosedive since we walked into this place, he would be even worse. So, let me see here. Well, we've got the wand, and no, we're not going for the phylactery. That thing is best off if we leave it buried where it is.
So
Also,
we're,
you want to dig through all that ice? I don't.
so we are thinking we're going to be fighting, what, Skeleton Man in there?
That is correct.
Skeleton Man.
Demi-Lich, as I said, is an extremely dangerous creature, so we need to prepare ourselves as much as we possibly can. That being said, I'm trying to think if we can leverage anything that we've come across here.
Oh, I have idea.
Oh, by all means.
Offer crown magic item to, what her name? Artifice?
Avarice?
Yes. Maybe she trade for something that's actually useful.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about using it on her. Oh, well, that's less interesting, but I suppose that's...
I mean, one or the other.
She is in control of a decently large force here. No, let's not start my tenure off by backstabbing my coworkers quite yet.
But aren't they kind of dark? Isn't that their thing?
It is sort of their thing, yes. But at the same
Your
time...
thing now.
Well, I'm hoping to embody a less wasteful aspect of the Arcane Brotherhood. But I think, personally, yes, I think that is a good idea. Maybe we can make a trade for something and see how she feels about that. Then we can go and perform the Octad and...
Or maybe she will want the beans.
Oh yes, the beans, the
maybe
very
she-
valuable beans.
Maybe she don't want the beans.
Meanwhile, Pestilence is already like soaking them in water to get them ready for cooking.
Here is what I'm thinking. The Demi-Lich is an extremely powerful creature, but it is not on the same level as an actual Lich who is in connection with his phylactery. Not to mention, likely the severance from his phylactery for such a long time has probably weakened him below the capabilities of a normal Demi-Lich. So honestly, I don't really think our chances are that bad. And if we
I'm
can...
not adding fuel to the fucking lich fire, so let's go.
Exactly. And honestly, if we cannot take down a Lich, then I do not know what our chances are against Aurel. So, under that
I'm
being...
just like, okay. He's kind of like wringing his hands. He just looks very nervous.
It's going to be fine, Xanna.
So, are we going to Avarice or no? It doesn't sound like we are.
I mean, I'd be down with giving her the crown in exchange for something if she wants to, like, trade these.
I mean, Isaac, is she gonna have any interest in the piece of shit crown?
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool and magic-y.
We did say that we were going to go and destroy it, right? I mean, is her soul freed if we don't destroy the crown? We just took it off of her, not destroy it.
She looked pretty fucking dead to me.
Yes, but that the soul and the body are two separate things, Oren. You would actually...
Would putting it through that hammer thing do anything?
I would...
Summons another tomb tapper.
I don't know.
He's not again.
I would like to go and try to destroy it. We did say we would, and I don't see any reason to break that agreement.
And so we went back to
I
the
mean,
Aberration Tower.
Yeah, I greatly hate this crown, whatever it does.
Right, and part of me doesn't want Avarice to have a hold of it for that exact reason.
I'd rather not put it back into the world.
I'm not a big fan of yes, I don't trust the woman.
Crown, anvil, boom.
Okay.
Tick, tick.
So you're able to make it back to the Abjuration Tower, and it's the crown.
All
Boom.
right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Tink, tink,
All
tink.
right. So yeah, you were able to successfully destroy the crown. No tomb tapper shows up.
Sick.
Good.
That's exactly. I'm not gonna deal with that again.
Is this map entirely black for everybody?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that was my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Which one are you guys on again?
I don't know.
Necropolis still?
I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. It's black.
We're on the map that's entirely black. Yep.
There we go.
huzzah. All right.
So,
Do we want to? I mean, we're all pretty. If I recall correctly, we're all pretty fresh. We had a nice long rest, and we have all our spell slots. Do we want to just go for it?
Yeah.
So it is hour 32, which means I need another arcane blight check.
Okay.
I'm immune. Brandon's immune. Everybody else, go.
It's a Constitution save, right?
I win.
Yep.
All right, I
You
made it.
saved for D6. Okay,
Now-
Nyx is now inoculated.
Yep.
And you're down to 9, I think, right, Josh?
9.
Okay.
Zana's been having a rough time with it.
I'm fine.
You know, he's not getting worse, so
Correct. Yeah, that's the
I
important
got
part.
better.
it's the point when you got pneumonia where you're not in the hospital anymore, but you're not great.
Okay.
Alright.
And as you head that way, as you pass by the museum again, Xanna, you do hear a voice. You have served me once. Serve me willingly again, and I shall grant you a great boon.
We served him by standing there.
So what do I need to make?
He's asking you to willingly.
Oh no! I'm like, dude, I'm busy. Look, they're about to ask me this stupid secret, and I got.
Then I will keep my blessing.
Okay, have fun with that.
It's like he's on a phone at like a coffee shop. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.
Yes, I don't want any. Thank you.
Sorry, your telepathic link is breaking up. Sorry. Bye.
We're in person, like. He's like, I can see you, fucker.
So, I guess we should go to. Do we remember where we need to perform the octet?
This place.
Right,
this
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Spooky's going to, if no one has any objections, Spooky's going to lead this.
Okey-doke.
I'm
To
trying
the
to think.
elevator.
A secret about her is kind of difficult because she's not
Well,
exactly
we need to do this in order.
keeping
Step
secrets.
1.
Yeah. So yeah,
One.
Spooky.
This is a
A hole in the
group.
box.
This is a group.
Step
This is a
2.
group chat.
a group
So you
chat.
all, yeah, basically you're all standing in front of this. It's a large entryway that enters into the barrier. You see 8 runes, each marked with a different school of magic. You would be able to deduce that basically you perform each step, lights up a rune, next step, so yada yada. But it would be a group effort. If you, I mean, I guess one person could do it all, but it'll work if you not one person doesn't have to do everything,
I see.
but everything has to be done in this order.
All right.
I can do the
And
quenching.
retcon it back. Retcon it back. I'll say that Professor Orb was obnoxious and gave you all that information just now.
Okay.
Oh, also, we still need to incinerate this dead hand that we have here for the ashes of a corpse.
I can do that real quick.
Poof, poof.
Yeah, so Spooky now has ashes. All right. Does Xanna have produce flame?
Also,
No.
do we have poison that one can consume?
Does Xanna have any
Uh.
poison spells? Oh wait, I have an alchemy jug that can produce poison. All right, that's taken care of.
Done.
All right, so I will do the wizard feature cantrip formulas to just give myself a fucking produce flame.
Firebolt or something. Yeah.
Um,
Firebolt. Jesus.
so
Hold your
Spooky,
hand out. I just need to light it.
all right, so Spooky will first cross the wand crafted from nether oak over her heart.
All right. The first rune does ignite.
She summons a flame in her left hand.
All right, and the second rune is lit.
Then she looks at someone else to share a secret.
Xanna.
Donna's like, I don't know if I can, guys. It's just so much.
Oh, come on
I-
now. I
What?
think
Does your pussy
That was
taste like
just
juicy
real-
fruit? Like, we gotta go.
Well, we can do that in step 4. Step 3. You know what? I mean, hardly surprising, but I mean, I've killed people before. Trying to.
I don't think that's a secret.
don't think that
no,
counts as a
well, it's nothing I've told anyone, but I mean, I've.
Okay,
testing
there's
my
a
own-
difference between you haven't told us something and it's a secret.
Well, let's see what the runes think. I mean, I just I've killed travelers in the past trying to test my own might when I was young and impulsive. Does the third one light up, or is it just like whatever?
Turtle boy.
It's, I'll say, it
It's-
kind of is.
it's
It's
blinking.
Pokeball flickering. It's thinking about it. But sure, yeah, it's fine.
Okay, step 4, and Ulrin's gonna like grab Zana by the shoulders and shake him. Tell a secret.
Everyone's staring at Xanna.
Shake him. Make
It's like,
him.
fine. He's like freaking out. He's like tearing up at this point. He's like so when I was little, I fell in this weird pond. My parents kept telling me not to go near.
God fucking damn it! Is it the
And-
Ninja Turtles?
And now I have there's a weird moss on my back. And I live in a forest, right? You know how many owlbears there are in a forest? And something about the moss just makes the owlbears want to be around me all the time, and I hate it. I hate it so much. The stupid owlbears, they just come up and they lick my shell. I'm scared out of my mind. They're just licking my shell. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. And I kept them. These owlbears kept showing up at our house, and so that's the real reason I had to leave home. My parents kicked me out because the owlbears wouldn't leave us alone.
All right, and it's about that time as he says this. A little bit of one, the rune does light, but arcane lights begin to emanate from Xanna, and you find that in Xanna's lapse in his mental focus, he kind of broke down a little bit, and his guard was released, and he has now shape changed you all into owlbears.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I love it. Thank you.
Including the Professor Orb.
Now that's impressive.
What the fuck?
Oh my fucking god!
Okay,
Very
Oren.
frantically in owlbears, like, oh my god, what do I do?
Well, the first thing that Oren is going to do is going to start frantically licking Xana's shell. As if his tongue,
It's happening again!
as if his tongue was on fire, and Xana's shell was the only source of water. He's licking that fucking shell.
Was that your fucking character secret?
Fucking moss on your shell.
Let me read it to you verbatim.
Like, the stupid fucking secret that I came up with just for my character sheet is more crazy than that.
Let me. No, I actually don't have it written down. Literally, so the first secret I got was that Xanna had some kind of ring that he was looking for from his dad, and we were like, that just does not make sense for Xanna's backstory.
Yeah, I pulled that one
So
on
we-
random. I thought it was stupid as shit.
Yeah, so he had me roll 2 more, and one of them was like actually a good backstory, and the other one was this one called Owlbear Whisperer. It's owlbears are predisposed to like me. If I'm within 10 feet of an owlbear, I can use an action to make a DC 10 Charisma animal handling check. On a success, I change the owlbear's attitude toward me from hostile to indifferent or indifferent to friendly.
Oh my fucking god.
And us becoming owlbears was just like a release.
Oh my god. That is incredible because okay, here Isaac is like, all right, I'm gonna distribute all these character secrets to like build like tension among everyone, and like we had the Slod host, and then fucking Spooky had her Orc Stone, which ended up not really being that big of a deal, and then we have the fucking little Yeti, and homeboy dances with owlbears over here. Holy shit!
It's literally the most perfect story. Like. It is.
And yet we've like never come across an owlbear.
We almost did once. We almost made one, and I really got scared that the secret was coming out then. And then I think finally Isaac and I were like, let's just, we're gonna force it.
I am amazed that Xanna never said, you know what? The owlbear situation sucks, but I don't like being plunged into this lost city of eldritch horror and like terrible everything. So I'm just gonna go back and take the owlbears.
He's just like mentally scarred as a child. He does not like owlbears.
Alright, we've got the rest of the octad to do, but we're all owlbears now.
Roll to grapple Xana so I may continue the shell licking.
I mean, it like fucking. Is the flame still in my hand? Because if it's not, we have to start over.
That's the next step, isn't it?
Quench
Oh no,
the
it is
flame.
step 2. I'll say it's fine. Yeah, you still got you have a flame in owlbear hand.
Oh my god.
But
Step 5. As Ulren has Xana pinned down, he's gonna. I don't know. Can I? What's the
I mean,
component?
Spooky's just gonna put the fire in ice.
Verbal and somatic.
that
He's
that
gonna
does
go-
work. Yeah, you just got to put it out somehow. It doesn't
Now
have to be
I have a
magic.
question. Since we are now owlbears, is our appearance technically masked?
And
My
here I had
God.
like a whole thing about Spooky wearing her cool owl mask to like to show her
Had it-
her defiance of Arl.
Had Had you quenched the flame first, I would have said yes. But since you masked your appearance before quenching the flame, no.
Oh, okay. Well, put your mask on.
Well, I don't think I can if I've been polymorphed and molded into my being.
As Oren is on top of Xanna, he will like shove his paws over his face, not over his mouth, but like over his eyes and nose to disguise his appearance. Like where did Xanna go? Ooh, peekaboo.
Spooky.
Is that enough for the runes?
Yeah, it's fine.
The bullshit are way through.
Here's the other thing: is that we need the ashes of a corpse, which again, belongings mold into you when you change form.
Oh no, you dropped them on the floor before.
Hey, yeah, Tyler, would you start trying to kill our buzz here?
I'm just like, I'm not trying to kill the buzz. I'm just like,
All right.
sure, good.
He is correct, though. So what I will say is that your options are to
kill
find a
someone.
way to BS around that, kill something, and have it in ashes, or you can wait out the duration for your true form to revert.
I think we
Alright,
have.
where did Avarice go?
No, I think we have to just wait because I mean,
What? Like, how long do
We're
we
a
have to wait for
literal
that?
swarm of owlbears. Like,
I'm gonna say technically, I think it's
4
it's a
weeks.
shape change, I
that's
think.
bad.
So it's a high level spell. No, I'll just say arbitrarily. We'll say it takes an hour because Xana kind of gets his composure back and like, oh, okay, I can end this. We'll say, yeah.
well, all right. I'm amazed you have. Everything we have been through is objectively much worse than having to deal with owlbears. So I really commend you for sticking with us this long.
So here's the
Obviously
irony,
never
though.
been molested by an owlbear.
I mean, I think it would still be better than fighting a demi-lich, but you know, potato, I suppose.
Oren's just gonna lick his fingers and say, "Shell doesn't taste that good."
All right, I'm going to sprinkle the ashes now. She's gonna draw a circle.
So you do draw the circle. The seventh rune is lit.
And then she's going to use the alchemy jug to create a little bit of poison in a vial and then chug it.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing it yourself, are you? Oh,
Sure. Oh wait, aren't you
So-
fucking
late.
resistant to poison?
Too late.
Yeah, all right, yeah. It's very spooky to do it herself. She's
So
an
yeah,
alchemist.
the eighth one is lit, and
and then Spooky dies.
the barrier comes down, and you were able to enter into this elevator essentially shaft, and from behind you, you hear the Professor Orb say, "Well, guys, something didn't go right with Xana's spell." And you turn around, and the Professor Orb is still an owlbear.
Still talking?
Love
Yep,
it.
he's an awakened snowy owlbear.
Yeah, you wanted to awaken something, huh, buddy?
I did awaken something. It did
Um,
finally happen.
But what you get once you enter into this spire, and this
Also,
is kind of what you're. This is what you see when you get up closer on that is the spire.
Gotcha. Basic poison is only 1d4 poison damage, by the way, so I'll just take 3 damage. Oh my god, I can't believe.
You approach the door, and it is being guarded by a hypnos magen, and telepathically it says to you, "Turn back now. Uriel Arthas is not seeing any visitors today."
Oh, we have performed the
That is.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna say, and that's where we'll call it, unless you guys have anything else of note.
No, that's a good place to do it. Spooky was just gonna protest like we did the fucking Octad. I can't fucking believe. I just have to take a second. That's fucking awesome. Oh my god, I'm so glad.
I can't believe that you can't believe that Isaac and I didn't sit down and meticulously plan that out.
Oh, I knew that it was gonna be some stupid shit like that, but like, it's still fucking crazy.
Oh, Isaac and Josh are planning something together. This is going to be the most serious, heartfelt moment of the entire campaign, for
I
sure.
know better.
extremely lucky it didn't involve Shrek.
I knew better.
Swamp.
Do we hit level 11?
Yep, you do hit level 11 after
Hey!
Holla!
those fires.
Let me just go ahead and roll
And
my
I closed out a roll 20 already.
fancy dancy little hit die here. No, D6 plus 5.
Let me just get out my little
So I will let you,
hit die.
as far
here.
as leveling goes, I will let you know level 12 is probably the last level. I mean, you may arbitrarily hit level 13, but you probably won't do anything with it if we do, so it's not, yeah.
Gotcha.
So level 12 will be the functional level.
I think I'm just going straight. Maybe I'll take Death Cleric or something, but I don't really think it would do me much good, except give me Guiding Bolt back.
Well, with 6th level druid, I can now my attacks in beast form counts as magical, and B, I can turn into an actual polar bear
Good.
instead of an albino brown bear.
They almost got the option to be able to turn you into an owlbear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay straight Necromancer because I get 6th level spells, and I'm going to be taking motherfucking Circle of Death, baby.
Alright, I get an ASI here. You know what? Let's put it in Dexterity. We're the fastest turtle alive.
How are you getting an
All
ASI
right.
here?
Level 12. Ability score
No,
improvement.
we're level 11, bud.
Level
11.
11. I'm an idiot.
It's okay, we
So,
still love you.
I do want to share with you guys what you sidestepped in the museum because I was really hoping for it, but it's probably for the best you didn't.
It's
Mhm.
probably some bullshit, isn't it?
So basically, what you were gonna do is you were gonna enter the museum. There'd be like some little Gnostic bullshit or whatever. Basically, scare them away. And when you hit the second floor, you would find a man basically there, and that was going to be kind of the red herring. He was going to be. You would basically it would be that you would think he was the one that was doing all the bullshit. And he was going to basically ask Xanna to bring him food. What the food is actually going to is the true creature that is pulling the strings, and that is the what appears to be a perfectly preserved specimen of a Faerun, but it was actually just playing very still. So the Faerun exist, but it needed enough sustenance to basically kill the spitting mimics that are guarding it.
Ferums, I'm having a lapse in lore here.
They're
They're basically the anti-tomb tappers. They are what kind of prefaced what's his face Karsus to like kind of started that whole bullshit because they were just eating magic.
Oh yeah, those fucking are they kind of like worms? They kind of look like the new Dune worm.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. They're like flumps, but not as fun.
And in Minsk and Boo's Journal of Villainy, they actually have them statted out. So that was the thing. You might not have had to fight it, but it was basically gonna unleash Faerun into our world.
Sure. Well, it's a good thing we didn't have to deal with that.
They probably would have fucked up Elturel and then fucked off anyways.
Just specifically Elturel, because like every single bad thing that happens in the world specifically happens to Elturel.
You walk into
Yeah.
Elturel in a couple hundred years, and it's just crawling with Faerun, and but like you just like, yep, nope, not going in there. But they refuse to leave Elturel.
No, what it is, it's like 100 years from now, it's like, all right, guys, we have successfully purged all the Faerun from Elturel. Well done. And then someone's like, hi, I'd like to speak to you about our Lord and Savior Asmodeus.
Yeah. What is that giant black orb over the top of our city?
Whoopsie. Wow, we were so focused on killing the Faerun, we didn't notice it this entire time. Or no, we're like, we finally killed all the Faerun, and then it's just like, hello, my name is Lufier, and I'm here to fuck up your whole deal. That poor city. It's over and over again. Alright, well that was great. Fuck.
great. This is great.
It was great. It was great.
Also,
Oh, Adrian,
but
this is
on
great.
on the adverse of it, I do want Xanna to know what he passed on too. The Faerun was prepared to give you both the telepathic and the telekinetic feat,
Okay.
as well as limited spell reflecting.
Well, I mean, I already kind of have that, but yeah, go on.
Basically, you would have a reaction uses up to your proficiency modifier, where if a spell that targets you alone, you could just kind of say no. Or if it's a beam spell, you would reflect it back at them.
Could you imagine?
A fucking
Zana's just
Tarask.
like, no, I'm good, thank you.
With the reflection one, I like to imagine that he's just polished up his shell really nice, and he
Yeah, that was going to be the flavor of it.
mirror shield.
Yes, because what we need to do is give Xana more bullshit things.
I don't think Xana's that broken, really.
No, it would be better if Ulrin had more bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
I've in the last like 3 sessions, I have made a frost giant out of a halfling.
Yeah.
Mecha spooky. And like 50 DPS.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that
50 DPR pestilence. Like,
no, I was about to say, I think Pestilence is still like the scariest member of us in combat, just because she doesn't really need to be doing anything crazy to hurt us. Like, she just needs to hit. She doesn't have to be raging, and it still hurts like fuck. Speaking of which, I wonder. I'll roll her shit, but I wonder if.
Yes, but does she have an animated owlbear?
We do have a fucking awakened owlbear with us now.
Yeah.
Pestilence gets +3 rage damage now. I mean, she's had it for a couple levels, but I think we just forgot.
And just in case it does come up, Professor Scant does maintain his intelligence, so he does still know like about Nethries and vampires.
We're starting
and
a zoo. We're starting a fucking zoo.
The only unfortunate thing about that is that now he probably has an actual lifespan.
Correct.
Instead of being immortal.
Well, now I'm sad.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and with him being a potential combatant, he technically could die before you've exhausted his usefulness.
I would never. Never. He's our mascot now. He's the Ice Road Trackers mascot.
I hate it, but okay.
No, we're the Ice Road Trackers. It's hilarious. Tell me that's not the funniest shit you've ever heard.
Ulrin did not agree to this.
I was gonna say, this was never my intent.
Such destruction.
Such devastation. Such devastation.
Let's roll that D12 plus...
I'm going to go watch some YouTube, and then I'm going the fuck to sleep.
Alright, buddy.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go watch... You know what? I'm gonna go watch some anime and then go to sleep. Get bodied. I hope we're not recording anymore.
No, we were.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
Now they know you're a fucking nerd.
Oh, no, I'm a weeb.
Oh no, the people who play D&D are nerds. Who would have ever thought about it?
The real dark
meanwhile-
secret is out.
Meanwhile, a browser of Pornhub has been closed.
I was gonna ask Tyler, can the description under the video this week read, "The secret is out. Does Xanna is Owlbear?"
You know, I wasn't thinking about it. But yes, I'll incorporate that somehow, because I do like to, for DM convenience, I like to actually outline what we did, or like what the general thing was. But yes. Also, congratulations,
I'm
Isaac.
going to leave now because I want to take a bath
Right.
and
Sure thing, sweetie.
my attention span is
night.
gone.
Sure, go clean yourself.
Yeah. By the way, Isaac, congratulations, because Rime of the Frostmaiden is now officially our longest campaign. With this session, it is dethroned. Avernus. Thank you.
Get hacked.
No, that was Avernus. Were you not listening?
So we'll see.
God damn it.
Who knows how long fucking our shit will last while I don't know. We'll figure it out. I need to start reading Candlestick Mysteries because I gave it a good little once over whenever I bought it, but I haven't really read it too much since then. But if I recall correctly, the one story thread y'all had was that fucking Arcdos's teacher boy went on vacation or something like that.
Yeah, he went on vacation, and I just wanted to meet with him so that I could talk about these stupid fucking fairies and like why my magic don't work.
If I recall correctly, you liked your fairies, but it's fine.
They argue a lot.
They do. So, fucking, I'm going to examine how all that ended and like kind of come up with a way to like lead in how y'all get to Candlekeep, but like it's a pretty easy like that's just where he went kind of thing. I might have to like retcon some things, but it's been like over a year, so it's not that big of a retcon honestly if we don't really remember. What were you gonna say, Isaac?
I was gonna say when you get done with that, if you guys want to hear, because we're not really gonna get another chance, if you guys want to hear what some of these other locations actually have in them, they are fun.
By all means.
So the stadium, it is a game of what's called chain lightning. Essentially, it's like dodgeball with a lightning bolt, and there actually are mechanics for you to form a team and like play against the Magian.
Oh my fucking god.
If you win, you win like a trophy that's worth a shit ton of money. But I was like, that's kind of pointless down here, so I was gonna replace it with a javelin of lightning bolt.
Oh fuck.
You can dodge a lightning bolt. You can dodge a ball.
So the prison, there was actually going to be a doppelganger that was in the prison that was held under a sequester spell. So basically, once you free him of that and his imminent torture that was supposed to happen before the fall, he was just basically going to be a big lore dump.
Got it.
The Tusk-looking house is called the House of the Arcane. Basically, you just sit in that, and there's a magic goblet.
Oh, a
And you
magic
drink-
goblin. We're going back right now.
Magic goblet, and basically you roll a d8, and you get a charm, which basically provides you a different cantrip, and then there's a secret effect at the end of it.
Fun.
None of them are super busted, but you get like one for each school of magic. So you roll, and then whichever school of magic you get a cantrip based out of that, basically. So okay, what else? So the well, where the
Fucking Hydra was?
Hydra was, if you sat on the bench and were able to successfully make a check to basically connect your mind to the well without waking the Hydra, you essentially get a big lore dump there. The menagerie, there's a machine in there that if you sacrificed 80 hit points of blood, you would basically create a chimeric familiar. And they're actually kind of
like a chimera in like in the traditional sense, or like a
fusion of different creatures.
of all
like
of us.
You roll a d6, and the options are a weasel with glowing eyes that emit bright light in 20-foot radius, dim loot so basically headlight weasels.
Good.
A hare with feathered wings and a fly speed, so flying rabbit. Baboon with a bite attack that deals 3 extra poison damage, so rabid monkey. A cat with an antenna that grant it blind sight and tremor sense up to 60 feet, so seeing eye cat. A rat with gills, iridescent scales, and the ability to breathe air and water, so swimmy rat boy. And a fox with fur that changes colors to match its surroundings, so cameleo fox.
Oh man, all these are really good.
Yeah.
Alas.
So the theater, and this one was super fucky, is basically you'd walk into a theater and you would see on a table 5 scripts, and if you touched any of the scripts, you were immediately cursed.
Oh.
So the play itself for the script is called A Blasphemy of Kings. It tells the story of 5 siblings expected to claim the throne of their late father.
Lo, it is the east, and pestilence is the sun.
But it eventually, the end of the play is that they've all been dead. They all died in the same event that killed their father, so none of them are going to be the new king.
F.
But each of the scripts are labeled Martyr script, Traitor script, Bewitched script, Haunted script, and Fool script. And your curse is based on which script you read. So the Martyr script, all attacks are made all attacks made against the cursed character are made at advantage. Traitor's script, the cursed character can't perform any action that would directly benefit one of their allies. The Bewitched script, the cursed character hears the voice of an imaginary fae whispering in their ear. Whenever presented with the choice, the character must randomly determine what action to take.
Christ.
Haunted script, a shadowing fiend plagues the cursed dreams, denying it the ability to take a long rest.
My God.
And the full script, the cursed characters has disadvantage on all ability checks.
That's just
the only way to end these curses are to act out the entirety of a 4-hour play.
I was about to say, 'cause those are fucking atrocious, man.
Yeah. So you lose 4 hours. You decide, is it worth sitting around doing a 4-hour play so you're not like just hecked.
Oh, excuse me.
That's all next week's stuff. I think that's it. Oh, the music hall. You were going to basically you go in and you conduct the orchestra that was going down, like they were performing as the city went down. So you basically conduct their final performance. You do a skills challenge, yada yada, do a bunch of performance checks. Once you succeed, you get a wand of conducting, as well as basically the resilient feat for charisma. And advantage on performance and persuasion checks.
Yeah, it's funny how we don't really have a fucking face, really. Well, I mean, our barbarian is our fucking face. It's not really a fucking adventure that really needs one, to be fair, I guess.
Yeah, and then there's the Feyre Museum. But yeah. So yeah, there's some cool stuff. Nothing like super busted, but it was mostly just. I mean, there's some items here and there, and some of those things too, but those were the events.
Yeah, I think we I think we made out all right, all things considered.
Yeah.
So.
Because let's see, what are like some of the items? There's. I mean, yeah, the Javelin of Lightning Bolt. I mean, if you needed a face stuff, getting the resilient charisma would be nice, but the lore dump could be nice because then there were 2 different lore dumps, but I mean, there's still the possibility of learning that from another source, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Yeah, I think all things considered, some damage output and the ability to be a little more charismatic are about the only 2 big things that you might have wanted, but
yeah,
nothing breaking.
Yeah, I think we're out pretty good, personally.
Yeah, I think the stuff that you did last week and then getting everything out, I think you guys did a good path, like a nice balance of fun and function.
And it's been fun. It's been fun doing stuff, so. So I am going to go because I need to. Actually, damn it, I need to pee really bad. I was taking a bath, so fuck. Oh well.
That's the upper decker.
No.
No.
All right. I'll see. On that note, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Good night, dude.